record events, and we want to make sure everything is family friendly so that our the Outcrafters can see that.
A lot of our future members of ACO are on Outcraft, so we have to be able to show this stuff to people on Outcraft.
Yeah, so and that also means to appropriate talk. You know, there's certain areas that we are just not allowed to be discussed, and that's things like religion or politics or sex. Anything in that area, we just can't. So again, and I always they'll tell you, I legit remind everyone before every event, and that's what I'm doing right now. Just, you know, remember that this is being shown to everyone, and to just kind of be your amazing selves, but let's keep it cool. Also, guys, we have a record number of people on the call. You know, in order to not have, in order to not, guys, please, in order to not have to have you stay muted through the event, it's really critical that you take turns talking. And also, like I've mentioned a few times, a lot of us tend to talk to ourselves, and which is totally cool and fine. But for something like this, let's try to really keep comments, things like that, minimal, so that players are able to hear what we're doing, especially since it's an event.
I have two questions.
Go for it.
Got it.
The first one is there a way to say when you want it to be your turn? Because I have a really hard time knowing when to talk.
Right, and I'd rather you guys ask instead of just talk louder and louder and louder or yell. So go into keep the voice chat channel up. If you guys, you know, if there's something very specific you want to say, but people keep talking, go ahead and note it in there, and then myself or AI say something. So I have that channel up. It's on one of my screens. So I'll make sure.
Because you have 2 minutes below.
We will call on you as your turn.
We will. If you send me a DM in game, I'm probably going to miss it. I'll tell you that right now. Just there's a lot going on.
Lou,
so.
I have another question as well.
Yes.
I can't decide which skin to pick. I have to.
Okay, well hurry, because we're about to start. I'm about to open the portal right now.
Well,
so
you know that I had another skin that is like more what I look like in real life. I don't know whether to have that one or the real one, because that one might be better with swimsuit, but I'm not sure.
Well, hurry up and decide. We're going in.
Come
on.
Going in, boys.
Hold on one second here.
Gentlemen. Can't think of the word.
I'm
dropping, boys.
I'm recording?
I'm recording now.
Hello, Dusty's viewers.
Hello, YouTubers.
Hello. And we almost broke Discord again.
We almost broke Discord.
Yeah, and that's again, guys, why it's so important that we just take turns. Or if we're all gonna be talking, just keep it kind of chill.
I'm gonna say right now.
Actually, see my message.
I'm gonna say
guys.
Yeah.
General rule of thumb, I just want to point out, especially now that we are getting such huge calls, is if an admin, we don't have technically ranks, but if an admin is talking, specifically Blue especially, don't cut her off, please, because usually those are announcements and rules and things like that. She's going to be talking us through the event and things like that. So it's more important just to say it into the game chat or into the Discord voice channel so that we can see that you want to mention something, but don't cut off Blue or me, but specifically Blue.
Wow.
Just
because usually what she has to say is important, so it's probably the last one.
Sometimes.
Usually, yeah, sometimes.
Possibly.
Usually.
All right, hold on. I'm just getting one other person in here really quick.
But generally, don't cut anybody off. Is good.
Right. I'm gonna say this just before we all stop, before I mute myself. I can scroll on my Discord list. I'm seeing all the names. I can actually scroll.
There's a lot of people in here.
That's a milestone for me.
Yeah, Riley, we're going to need some more beds, by the way.
We're gonna need more beds, Riley.
You're gonna have to expand that room because
we're gonna need more beds.
I think we're gonna need 2 more. So the rule of thumb is for every 10 players, we need a bed to sleep to make the night happen.
And how many have we got online?
I don't even know.
Say like 50 or 45.
Yeah.
45. Yeah.
So
well, hang on.
If we could somehow get that here, that'd be great. So
I got one bed.
I've got 45, and on. Let's see. There's more people on here than on Orcraft.
I'm just waiting.
There's almost double on here than Orcraft.
Can you wait? I'm having connection issues.
That's fine. Yep, I'm getting Coupinator into the Discord. So
So besides that, how has everyone's day been?
I am
Busy.
back, everyone.
Pretty good.
You all know how my
Tired.
day has been. You've been watching.
Yeah, I've been upset.
Here all
I've
day.
been-
I didn't really get
Watching
that
some
much sleep,
new
but I'm at
something.
least lucky I woke up enough in time to watch most of AF's stream, although I slept in a bit 2 hours late.
Me too.
See, I was watching it sneakily at work.
Wow.
I start when lucky my bosses went out, so I was able to watch part of it.
Yeah, but what you
Let's
didn't know is
go.
that your boss is watching it right now. So when you go back, you're fired.
No.
All right.
So my thing is when my stepfather works from home, he
God.
sometimes
supposed to
plays
use a
games
key.
because he's just waiting for something to finish and it takes forever.
Are you
He's
guys
just-
ready?
We're
Yeah,
ready.
I'm not ready.
Whenever
maybe.
you are.
Okay,
Not
I'm gonna
too,
break
like-
the obsidian, but please, you guys know the rule. Don't bombard. Just wait just a minute. So
Hello,
Yeah.
can you help me?
Oh,
wait, guys, remember I said please.
I was on top of the
I
obsidian.
know it's always
I got
you.
pushed in.
Wait, I
That was-
can't break. Oh my gosh, you guys, wait, please, just wait.
Oh.
Please back up, please, Ben. Oh my gosh.
I'm not loading in. I'm currently at
older
minus
server,
500.
everyone.
Okay, just wait, guys, please, just please
Everyone back
come
up.
back and wait. If you went
Back
through,
up.
come back, please.
I did. But I'm
Okay.
currently at minus 500 blocks.
All right, so
600.
you guys all have the music pack on?
Let me turn it on.
I do
Okay.
not. So for those of you watching my stream, they are going to be hearing wonderful Beach Boys and other
God.
very summery beach music. We will not.
Oh, there you
unfortunately.
go.
How do you
We will not be.
I'm
Actually,
just
I think I
not-
can turn the music
Oh,
on.
God.
So-
But because of Twitch and copyrights and stuff like that, I will not be.
Yeah, he
Darn.
can't.
It's not,
Twitch
I,
copyright.
I'm just not gonna put it
Fine,
on
yeah.
because of copyright. I don't want to chance that.
I agree with
Yeah,
you.
no
That's
yeah,
one
I mean,
does
go ahead.
because then you're gonna have a fun time.
But
All
trust
right.
me,
Turning
it's
that
great
off as
music
well.
because I should know.
All right, so
I picked it.
guys, welcome. Wait, don't go in yet. For those of you going in, don't go in yet. So as some of you know, we like to have a lot of parties here. We like to dance, we like to have a good time, and we definitely like little build competitions. So we're gonna do all that today in one form of a huge beach party. So you guys, go ahead, hop in. Let's play.
Let's
How-
go.
Hey,
Let's
Blue,
go.
I do have a question about the
Push back.
texture pack. Or
Okay.
the-
Yeah,
Mod.
the pack. What that does is it allows music, which we're gonna wait till everyone's in before we start the music. Otherwise, you won't actually hear it.
Yes, there we
Oh,
go.
This is
Yeah.
Yes,
fun.
wait till everyone gets in, guys, and then we can begin.
The thing with the music
Yeah.
pack, the thing with the music pack is that if you are not
Guys, remember, quiet. Sorry, go ahead, Aya.
if you're not present as soon as the album or the disc is put into the jukebox, then you won't hear it ever. You have to be there when the song starts when you have the music pack.
Oh.
So that's why we need everybody to be here before you start playing the music.
This truck
for
looks
those of
very
you,
familiar.
That are trying, for those of you that are trying to get the music pack, it's in the ACO Discord called Event News. It's in there. Go ahead and just add it, and it will allow us to all listen to the same cool music
Yeah.
So
AC
that
is
we
there anywhere
can't stream.
in particular that I have to put it?
What's that?
Is there anywhere in particular I have to put it in?
You just put it in under your resource box, I believe.
Yeah. So in your
How
mind,
about
you know
you?
where your .minecraft folder is?
A bar/drink station.
Where is
if
it?
You can,
Don't lock me in here.
Yes.
it's in your Minecraft folder. There's a resource pack folder under that.
No, I
You
mean
just-
the. They
You
said
guys
it
should
was
see
in
it.
a Discord server.
It's
Oh.
in our ACO Discord server. Yeah.
Yeah,
Which
in the
mod
events,
fails to get into a
events
bug?
category, events news channel.
Mhm. Events news, and then the pack's there, and just
Events-
download it, and I just attach it right into my resource pack when I open it.
Yeah.
How did I get into the boat?
Because you haven't
Uh,
jumped onto it, just
I
jump.
don't see it.
Oh.
It's mod.
Okay, well, you can find it without having to talk into the voice channel. And
Oh,
set
sorry.
it up channel.
I'm mute.
That's what Blue said about talking
So-
to yourself.
Yeah, and like I said, we all do it, so I'm
Yeah,
very
no.
understanding of it. But
Yeah, no,
with
sorry,
events,
I
we just have to
keep on
really be
forgetting I gotta
careful.
Turn it off.
Yeah, that's right.
That's better too.
Is that better?
Hang on, I'm gonna go mute
Alright.
for a moment.
All right, so guys, welcome. Welcome to the beach party. I believe we're getting some music going, Riley. Is that right, Fleming?
Oh my
DJ?
god.
Miss DJ,
Can we
You-
put the music on, DJ?
spin that,
What
spin
is
that disc,
this?
DJ.
So if you guys want to just take a few minutes and get familiar with the area, we have we have a drink area, a little tiki bar that has different drinks in the form of heads. We have a food truck that also has some food heads, and then we actually have real food for those of you that came hungry. We've got, just hit the button, you'll get some food. We have a yacht that's going to be the party yacht. We're going to have some dancing there. We have the middle dancing floor. Over where you guys see the big open area with the blue outlines, that's going to be the sand castle competition, which we're going to have here in a little bit. So there's a lot to kind of explore and check out. So enjoy.
Very well done, by the way. I love
What are the pigs about?
Why
it.
am I getting...
Pig rides. You can go on pig rides. Grab yourself a carrot on a stick and go for a pig ride.
Why? There has to be pigs.
I'm just gonna.
Some places do petting zoos. We have pig rides.
How do I get? Oh, there's the gate.
Nice, Telly. Looking good.
Mod, get out of the way.
Oh, is there a fish?
Oh.
Ooh.
Ah, God.
Sweet.
No, blue help. Blue help.
What's wrong?
Sorry,
help?
that's mine.
Do you have
Autobots
something to-
escaping help.
What? Say that again?
The pigs help. How to contain them.
Oh, the
Carrot.
pigs are getting out?
Yeah, that sort of stuff. You must be enjoying the show, but feel free to speak up. Ninjago,
kind
you
of
can't join because
admiring.
it's PayPal.
Sorry, I'm just kind of admiring this awesome
Blue.
pig ride.
Blue.
What's that?
Sorry if there's noise at the food booth. I'm jumping on the roof. Sorry about that.
That's all right. Okay, so when you guys, in like a few minutes, if you could kind of congregate over by the sandcastle build area, and I'm gonna put you guys into teams.
Oh, great.
Oh, this.
Mhm.
Oh, not this again. Not like
wait,
last
it's fine.
time.
You know that
Buddy,
No, no.
Okay, so there's
This
a
time
couple
you guys
things
get to form your own team. So I actually
Oh,
need
dope.
Buddy's not here.
Okay, who wants carried? It's like
Amico, do you want to do one with me?
Ben, can I join your
sure.
team so I can disappoint
So
you?
no, and this time it's in threes, guys. Let's try for threes. Let's see how this
Thank-
works.
Why
are we
doing
Have you seen what I normally
So
build?
we're gonna be doing a sandcastle building contest. So
Oh, I'm gonna disappoint whoever team I'm on. I'm gonna disappoint you miserably.
Yeah, you don't want to. Yeah, you
Same.
don't want me
I can-
on your team,
I
honestly,
can-
because you will. I will disappoint you.
Have you seen what me and Buddy have built in the
I'm
past?
bad at building.
if you guys want to claim a plot, and I need 3 people per, it doesn't have to be 3. It could be less if you have to, but I need at least. Well, let's try to go for 3 if we can. So
Yeah,
if you guys
find
can
a
just
spot.
stand on a
Pick
plot,
the-
I
yeah.
still don't know where you all are. Oh, you're over there.
Can you wait until I join?
I don't know
Oh
who I'm
no.
going with. I don't mind.
Looks like leg spike.
Oh,
Yeah,
I was,
hello,
I was
Lex.
gonna say that. Oh wow, yeah. I was gonna say
Welcome
that the
back,
pigs
guys.
get out.
I love how I'm.
Ooh.
Who let the pigs out? Ooh.
Wow.
So who's in which teams?
So
make
you
a
just
team.
kind of form your own. So pick. I need 3 people in each
I'm looking
spot.
for Amico.
If you
Right.
guys don't have a team, you're looking for someone, kind of stand over here like where I'm at, and we'll just kind of formulate
you.
some
I
teams.
need all my viewers to look
I see
away.
you.
You're not going to see me TPing this player to us because she is.
Oh,
She has
no.
a base. She used to play years ago. MC Rocks. She used to play on ACO years ago and has a base, and it's out where my base is. Old base is.
Oh, wow.
So we want her to be
Yay.
playing the
I
events.
think I
and stuff.
remember playing with that person.
Can I join your
I don't
team?
remember.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yay!
Okay. So I'm like curious and it's like.
Let's instead of a sandcastle, let's make a Elon Musk's face in the sand.
Charlie's here.
Yes.
Why don't you make
Come on,
AM
pick a plot, let's go pick a plot.
AF faces? AF
Yeah,
space.
let's make AF face as our sandcastle.
No, instead of AF, make Elon Musk.
Put TNT in the middle of
I
it.
feel bad for DPS.
Sunder B, what's ACO like? ACO is like Craft, except that is much more vanilla and it is much more community driven. So
Oh, I see-
keep
I see the-
inventory is off. There's no plugins, there's no set homes, there's no protections, none of that sort of stuff. Everybody plays.
Don't be that
If
guy.
you imagine like the old Minecraft server or Hermitcraft or those types of community servers like what YouTubers play on, it's a lot like that, where everybody gets together every month and has a meeting and organizes what's going to happen, what kind of rules need to be in place, what's happened the month before, and what they should all build and work on and have fun doing together. That's what ACO is like.
The
Can I say
Norwegians have
something?
all joined together, which is
Oh,
scary.
jeez.
Oh, goodness.
Can I mention something, AF?
Wait,
Yeah,
did
absolutely.
the
Hold on.
OGs? Does that mean? What does that mean?
Hold
No,
on.
OGs is like,
Jake.
Moji.
oh gosh. No, OGs,
Hey,
GE.
I
guys,
just wanted to
Guys,
say.
hey, go ahead, Jake.
I just wanted to say that ACO is. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Oh, well, see, that's why you guys can't cut people off,
Sorry.
because by the time they get back.
Jake, what's our team name?
Okay.
Come on, Jake, what's our team name?
Winners? I don't know.
All right. Does
Wow.
anyone not have a team that wants to participate? If so,
Me.
like, please stand right here with me. Okay. So we've got
I'm on
Jonah
my way over.
and Dusty. Okay, Jonah, Dusty, and Ben X. You guys all go pick a plot.
Okay.
Who else we got? We got Charlie. We got Spinifex,
Yeah,
and we've
Buddy's not
got
here,
Sorsha. Do
so-
you guys want to? The three of you want to work together? You guys see each other? Okay, there you go. You guys, three, go ahead and grab a spot. Spinifex, did you hear me? Okay. Anyone else? We still have open slots in the back, so you guys go ahead.
I'm going to be
We
honest.
got
I've been
Quack.
sitting the way back one for the whole time.
As a matter of fact.
Let's see. We got Quack, and is there anyone else that would like to participate in the build comp that is just not here? Here we go. Maybe MC Rocks, Quack Up, and APL.
Yeah.
You guys, you three, is that cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm
tell what's forward.
disappointed that Norwegians are
I'm back.
together.
I'm back, but don't really know what's going on, and I'm having my dinner.
Creative mode.
I'm the ultimate spectator. I have 60 viewers, so I'm gonna be looking.
You guys
over-
want to participate? You two twins? You guys want to build? Okay, go get a
Where
pot.
do I go?
I
Where
have
do
our team name is Blue is the best.
I like that. I
Guys,
think
where
you
do I
won. You just won. I don't even know what happened, but you win.
Heck yeah.
Wait,
Wait, ours
what?
is Blue is the best.
Wait a second here.
I know where
Just
I
kidding.
go.
Just kidding.
How many?
Spinifex, can you hear me? Okay. Can you hear me?
I think ours should be better than Norway.
Elon Musk
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we
Yes.
can hear you.
Where do I go?
Are you
Magic.
here at the? You guys don't build yet. Don't build yet.
No, I'm in the
Cheating.
meeting.
The wind.
Oh, I've got it.
Oops, sorry. All
I'm here.
right.
I'm
Spinifex,
not here.
can you hear me?
I'm not here.
Of
I don't
course
think he's
not.
in the voice call.
Oh, I got in the wrong one.
To answer the question in chat, there are 3 admins on ACO, although I'm technically not here a whole lot because
Team Blue is the best.
I'm doing tons of stuff, mostly on AC, but behind the scenes on soon to be 4 servers. So mostly it's Glue and Errant Pixie. Alyssa is her real name on ACO. I am an admin here, but
Very little work is done.
yeah.
I need to go get food. Oh wait, never mind. I got some.
All right.
I was
So
about to
does
say,
anyone have? Okay, we got teams. Does
If
anybody
anybody
need?
needs if anybody needs food, go to the food truck. There's
What's
food
going
in the
on?
dispenser.
Do we have crafting
APL?
tables?
Yeah.
Is Spinifex is on your team, right?
I'm really
I can't remember.
I think
Was
so.
it the
Can you?
Fancy Rocks?
Oh, it was it MC Rocks. Who was who did I put with Spinifex? I'm trying to remember. Guys, don't build yet. Don't build yet.
But Fancy Rocks isn't here with us, so maybe Spinifex can join.
Yeah. So do you want to come over here and grab him and message and see if you can get him to follow messaging?
Is there a crafting table we will get, Blue?
No, no crafting table. Nope, nope. You guys have a shulker of sand and a shulker of sandstone. That's all you get. And you're going to have. Nope. You're gonna have. No, this is what you have. This is what you have to work with. When you're at the beach, you have a crafting table. No, you get some sand.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. So, all right.
No sea
So
lanterns.
we're going to give you guys 30 minutes to build.
Oh,
And but
join
don't start
some?
yet. Don't start yet. Yeah. If who still
Anyone
needs?
about?
far
George
right.
does.
Wait. Far back right on the right.
George, you're going the wrong way.
Oh, you're talking to me. Sorry.
No, left. Sorry.
Here?
Oh,
Am I here?
No,
Okay.
it's left.
I got you, George. Hang on.
I'm here.
Okay. Awesome.
I'll be team. I don't know where I'm going.
Nope.
Right.
Are you not here? I don't see you here.
I don't see him either.
Right, well,
Blue, I got you.
Right, guys, I'll give up. I'm gonna have my dinner
Nope.
anyway, so I'll go. I'm on
Blue,
the
why
side.
did you make
I
this
can-
even?
Why did I make it? George, I can bring you here. You want to be part of this? We could use
Oh,
you.
go on then. I'm
Okay.
here.
This is one of the worst things ever. Is to try and
There you
build
go.
an even
Go
plot.
There you go.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
There's Austin.
Right here. Right here, George.
Also, can I get a few of you guys to help me sleep too? Let's go sleep.
ATV crash. Thank you very much in the chat. as reliable as ever. He's been a moderator in my streams now for, I suppose, 7 years now. Ever since I started. So much appreciated. It's one thing to have a moderator in a stream chat, like on a regular basis, but I only stream once a year. For him to show up every year, year after year, is pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive.
Very impressive. All right, MC Rocks, you are on APL. Where are you at?
Spinifex is here with us.
That's fine. Yeah, you guys can have 4.
Jake, we're not supposed to start building yet.
Yeah, you guys don't build yet. Just hold on.
Execute.
Where I can't find you, APL.
In the middle.
Oh, there you are. Okay. So MC Rocks, is MC Rocks on the call?
I don't think so.
Can we at least get a shovel?
I'm pretty sure we can.
Who didn't bring a shovel?
Yeah.
No, you just gotta use your hands. Use your hands, guys. Just use your hands.
You can't use your hand on sandstone.
Oh, true. All right,
Yeah,
I will put some pickaxes over in the front there. Just give me a second.
Here's a good question.
I'm glad I actually brought my vocals.
Yeah. Here's a good question in the Twitch chat, if you guys don't mind for 1 second. It says, my mom has a question. I'm considering getting obsidian for my son. He'll be 16 soon. I'm wondering.
Oh, so loud.
Yeah,
Didn't hear any of that.
Who is that?
Somebody's music. Turn it down. Who is that?
I don't know.
I
think it's textures.
I think it's Spinifex texture. Thank you. Okay, so the question is, I'm thinking about getting obsidian for my son. He'll be 16 soon. I'm wondering if it's still monitored, or are there still topics that are off limits? Also, my concern question is, how does that carry over into the Discord? I don't know how to monitor his safety in Discord. Thank you. So I'm gonna let Blue field this question because she is
the master.
She's the best at this, actually.
I was dealing with something. What was the question?
The question is ACO still monitored? Are there still topics that are off limits? And how does it carry over to Discord? How is Discord monitored?
Okay, I can answer all that. 1 second. There we go. Okay, so yes, it's heavily monitored. We have 3 people that monitor Discord, and that does include the server. Yeah, and the server. But let's talk about Discord specifically first. So with Discord specifically, we do have topics that are just not allowed, and those are things like religion, politics, and anything of a sexual content. It's just not allowed, and we're very. Those are hard no areas. It's stuff that we don't even like to go into gray areas. Also anything that is controversial. So that could be anything to do with like vaccines or anything of that nature. It's just not okay. Anything that somebody might feel very heavily on and somebody else might not, we tend to just stay away from those topics. We do allow some mild cussing, but it cannot be done in any form of writing. So for instance, you can't cuss into the Discord chat by typing. It's only something that is allowed in voice and only as reactionary. So what that means is, if you've worked 10 hours on a house and a creeper comes in and blows it up, you might say a few chosen words to that creeper as a reaction, like you would in real life. If you have to take the time to write it out, it's not reactionary, therefore it's not allowed. But when we do keep a close eye on that, if that's abused, it gets removed by the person. We don't have an issue with it. It's just been one of those things that the players have been very responsible with that. Same with the other topics. They're really good about if someone's bringing up something and it's just not really appropriate, the players themselves will say, hey, let's not talk about that. And everyone tends to move on chat pretty quickly. We do discourage DMs as far as, players going and talking to other players off into other areas. But we also I'm trying to think of the best way to say that. Obviously, everyone has their own Discord. We can't stop it. But we do heavily discourage it and make sure the players know why it is unsafe as far as joining other Discord servers, things like that. In game, it's the same. We don't have a swear. We don't have like what we call the swear filters, where meaning certain words will just get you muted. We do put a lot of trust in the players as far as knowing what topics they can and can't talk about. But the server is watched all the time. It's one of those things we're constantly checking to make sure, if there's an inappropriate conversation, we will make sure that we stop it. Or let them know that let's move on from the subject. It doesn't come up often. like next to never. That we do have certain things, like for instance, coronavirus is happening. It's in the world. Not all of our players. No, Dan. Not all of our players are comfortable talking about it, and so because of that, we actually created a special channel just for that, and that chat has to stay in there. So if a player is interested in learning about it or interested in knowing what's going on in other countries besides their own, they can go in there and safely talk about it without having it in our general chat where other players might actually get upset. We also have a channel called the Life Channel where players talk about things that are going on in real life, and sometimes that involves things like anxiety and depression, and the players support each other in this. It's not something I go in and tell them what to do. It's the players give them advice and tell them what has worked for them, as far as, let's say, an anxiety attack at school. And it's great to see them help each other, but that has to stay in that channel. It's very, very specific to the one channel. So if players don't want to hear about that stuff, they just tend to stay away from the Live channel. Of course, that channel is also used for good things, like we've had players talk about they got an internship they've been really wanting, or they finally got a job, or all these positive things. It's not a negative channel by any means, but it's just it's exactly what it's called, life. And with life, we have good times and bad times, and we as the family ACO, we support each other through that. Does that kind of answer the question, AF?
That's a good answer.
Okay, so
good job, Blue.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
I managed to eat all my dinner in that time, so thank you.
It bought us a little time. All right, so
doing?
are you guys ready to build some sandcastles? Because I'm sure ready.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna put.
I'm on my way back.
I'm gonna put a couple shulkers here at the front that will have the picks in them. But all right, guys, go ahead. You get 30 minutes. Get started.
Jake.
Go, Ben, or I'm gonna murder your pig.
Jake, can I do the out?
Ben, get out of here.
Base?
I need to get rid of all my crap.
Mad.
Hold on. It's coming.
Oh, sorry.
There you go. All right, I'm starting to fill it up.
Cheat for a second and build a chest, but that's for my own personal stuff, so I can clear my inventory because it's full.
What could possibly go wrong with it?
If you took stuff out of the shulker, you should have room in the shulker.
There you go. All right,
Yeah,
so one is filled. You guys go ahead and grab some picks if you want them.
Where are the
I'm
picks?
supposed to go with this crap.
That is a pickaxe. They're here at the front where I'm at.
The red shulkers.
Red shulker, so it's easy to see.
Oh, gotcha.
Austin, what are we gonna do then? Do you think?
So what I was thinking of. Think. Hang on.
We could go in a separate channel, and then we're out of the way of everyone.
Yeah, that would be nice because I'm going to continuously talk to myself.
Yeah, feel free. You guys
and that's and that's one of the cool things too is we have multiple channels. So we have.
I'll see you in small group.
Yeah, we have small group.
Mod, do you guys want to hop in a separate chat?
Yeah, you guys are welcome to do that. We have private channels where players can.
Karaoke for now.
Yeah, where players can talk to each other. It's great. There's so many. It's really hard to narrow down and say all the positive things about ACO because we're just such a unique server, and yeah.
And we will still have time. We're gonna get those Mojang guys to rejoin us again when this is done, and they'll come in, and then we'll cover some more of the topics and great things about ACO.
Maybe.
We shall see. Audi Gamer's standing there. Dan is riding a pig, and Nico is doing the building. So good team.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
I much appreciate this quiet now that I can actually concentrate on this building.
Yeah, it's great.
I agree with you. This quiet is nice.
Yeah.
Are there channels on Discord, or are they Minecraft in-chat channels? No, it's Discord. We have most of the communications on ACO is in Discord, and so we have not tons. We have a bunch of different channels for text, different subjects and such, and then there's also different voice channels for different subjects like tech talk and stuff like that. But then also multiple group channel talks too. So there's like small group talk if you want to be in a smaller group, but then there's the larger ones. There's also a chill channel if you don't want to be
not
too
chill.
rowdy. Well, ideally. So
it's chill.
It's
No,
chill. It's not when you're there, Ben. That's
Yeah,
your problem.
I was gonna say it's fun. It's only doesn't when you're in the
Yeah, you
how
don't
that
find it
works.
to be chill, maybe. So anyway, most of the communications. So that's one big difference between Outcraft and ACO. Is on Outcraft there is no Discord other than for patrons, but pretty much all the communications is in-game chat. And then on Discord, the in-game chat is used, but most of the communications are people talking to each other in voice. But it's generally the same. Like, you know, people still talk to each other to build and just to hang out. And, you know, I don't think there's really any role play here, but like to be able to talk to myself or Blue or, you know,
Yeah, we say we're a voice server. We are a voice server.
Yeah,
Our events are done in voice. Sometimes players aren't even in game, and they'll just be like, you know, like Jake will say, "Hey, do you guys want to join and talk?" And you know, just to go over about your day, and you know, just taking the time to be in voice, and that's how you get to know your players, and that's how you know we've been able to form the bonds that we've had. We laugh a lot, we cry together. You know, we've been through a lot with each other, and it's pretty unique.
Even playing other games. Sometimes we'll all go and hang out and play Fortnite together, or
we
Factorio.
we have a channel that's designated, a voice channel designated just for other games. And like like you said, we play quite a few games with everybody.
Last night there was a group in here playing Jackbox games together.
Yeah, yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
So,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing Jackbox faster. You missed it.
I thought this year channel would be much more crowded with noises.
No, we're doing good, Cole. We're doing good.
Oh, hello.
Wait,
welcome, Cole.
Welcome.
Hello. Why is Spinifex mute red?
He was having he was having a lot of background.
All of his Minecraft sounds, like the music, was coming through the mic. So
Oh, okay. Was just wondering.
Can we get a couple of people to come sleep?
Where you is?
I can come on.
You should come on. You're getting record numbers, so.
Yeah, hop on. Come join us.
Yeah, I'm guessing that it isn't doing that good, or whatever we are calling this server. I don't even remember.
We need 2 more players.
To reach what? Oh, at the sleeping thing, sorry.
To sleeping, yeah. Besides events, how active is it? Lately it's been a minimum of... Oh, did we actually just sleep? No.
Yeah, I think we did. It's like glitching right now for some reason.
Yeah, that was weird. Lately with the whole quarantine and everything going on, lately there's been like a minimum of 10 players on pretty much all day.
At any given time, all day long. All night long.
And that's a minimum.
Except the day when there was Fly, where there seemed to be no one.
But besides that, there's usually much more than that, so...
Yeah, and I would
without
say
the
an
events.
average right now is 10 to 20, 25 at a time. We do a lot of fun like impromptu stuff too. So we'll just be like, everyone gather, we're gonna have a little party, and we'll do little dance parties or hang out at somebody's base, and yeah, just all kinds of stuff. With everyone quarantined, we've been going out of our way to try to have almost daily type events, rather it be wither fights. We do have wither fights on ACO. It's similar to ACs, only when you die, you lose all your inventory right then and there. So it's a little bit different experience.
Just don't die.
Just don't die is the rule, or just die knowing you're gonna die. But it's a lot of fun. Yeah, we have fun with it. Yeah. So we do dragon fights, wither fights. We just do events in general. We like to get together as a community. So.
Yeah, like this thing that we're doing right now, these builds and all that stuff over there and everything like that. Even if I wasn't doing the stream, chances are something like this would have been done anyway.
Yeah, actually, because when I announced this, I honestly forgot about the stream.
Yeah, so.
And then I was like, oh, that worked out perfect.
So don't think that this is special just because of the stream. This is what happens on ACO all the time.
It is. We've had beach parties before. The reason we went with this one was Abby's birthday was the other day, and for his birthday, he decided to wear his beach skin from the event in the summertime, and it had his bikini, and we all laughed. And I thought, you know what? Let's stay in our bikinis all week. Let's do this. Let's have a beach party, and that's kind of how this all started. So little did we know it'd become an actual streamed event with, a sand.
Wait, what's happening now? Wait, are we supposed to have like beach clothes on, or?
There's, if you go into the channel, there's a, if you go into the events news channel, there's a mod pack for this.
Okay. Music pack.
Music pack, which I keep forgetting to play music. So let me go. We need a full-time DJ.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought we had
A
one.
full-time DJ. Huh?
they're in the contest right now.
Oh,
So-
excuses.
I know.
There we go.
Where is the food? Because Jonah's going to end up dying.
Oh, in the food truck.
The food is
Go
in
to
the food truck.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is.
It's
Really?
it's right. You look for it.
This is why you pay attention when you enter.
I said, guys, get familiar. Get familiar with the area. Know where everything is. We got food truck. We got all kinds of stuff. So
Difficult.
yeah. So
It's
there's
very
actually
difficult.
it is. There's a lot to explore. There's a lot to do.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always a
Riley's
lot to
shooting
do.
food on the floor. So
In real life or in
wow, this
game?
is awesome. Oh, in game.
Can
I
we
wish.
mix
I'd
stacks?
love to
I
see
wish
that in
he
real
had
life.
real life food coming.
Can we mix stacks?
Yeah.
You said no. You said no craft.
No crafting.
Yeah.
You
Nope.
have to use the
Nothing that.
blocks.
Exactly.
Our
So yeah, you
crafting
can.
table.
You can make stairs in the form of blocks. So.
How do the portals work? Yeah, so that is one of the very few plugins that we have on this server, mostly because back when the server started, and still kind of to this day, nether portals are chaotic at best. Like, they spawn all over the place, and unless you've got a calculator in hand and stuff, it's really difficult to get your portals to be exactly where you want, and not everybody is great at it. But also on top of that, it gives us more flexibility. So you saw the nether hub, which is where everybody's nether portals are, where everybody congregates and you go through the portals and you're off to whatever base you want. So you can have 10 portals in one little room that go to all over the place in the overworld. The portal plugin lets us do that, whereas regular nether portals wouldn't be possible. So the two reasons are one, to stop nether portals from appearing all over the place, and number two is so that we can put the nether portals anywhere we want.
But
so you can have one base at like -2 million and the other one at +2 million, and you can have your nether portals side by side in the nether that way.
But of course, we still mostly have to obey like vanilla portal rules.
Right.
Yeah, we try our best.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Decorate
So
your
that's
portal.
why all the portals look like nether portals. They don't look different or weird, and it's why all the nether portals go to the overworld. It's because even though it's a plugin, we try to stick to vanilla. Dusty, you're right.
Yeah.
We try.
Well, there's a few exceptions, but for the most part, we try to stick to vanilla.
That's how we like to play. So
Yeah.
Can
You are
have
allowed to
portals? Yeah.
decorate your portal room
All your-
however you like.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Good point.
You make exactly.
maybe you can after we're done here, you can take a little tour and show some of the portal rooms.
show a few
Yeah,
of the
my glorious room.
very
Oh
different-
no. Wear
Um,
sunglasses.
for private portals, they're all private. So the way ACO works is a consent basis. Since there's no protections, none of that stuff. There is PvP and everything. We work on the consent basis. So if I consent to PvP, that means that everybody's welcome to come up and we can fight. But if I don't, then nobody's allowed to come and fight me. It's literally against the rules to fight somebody that doesn't have the consent. So if you put on your portal to your base, no entry, nobody's allowed to enter, then that becomes the rule for your portal. Nobody's allowed to go in, so it's your private portal. That extends to pranks, PvP, and entering your base. Is there anything else? I think that is it.
Well, it used to be looting, but that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, that's not a thing anymore.
Yeah, looting it, and that's something again where the players got together and said, you know what, we don't like that you can loot and or not griefing. Griefing's never allowed, but looting. So that's because of that, we got together and talked about it. And at one of our Player of the Month meetings, we do Player of the Month, not Player of the Week. We discussed it as a group, and we decided, you know what, no more looting. It's just not allowed. If you are out exploring and you come across a chest and you don't know whose it is or what it is, just leave it alone. It's not yours. There's really no reason to take other people's things. And that was, again, how ACO works. It's, we as a group decided, we don't really like this rule. And so we removed the rule. I'm sorry. Yeah, we added that rule, I guess is a better way to say it. No looting.
We have
removed
a
the rules
kind
too.
of
We
a
haven't removed
problem.
Yes.
But
Not really a problem, it's just something that I have. Okay, so apparently it has still been less than a month since I changed my name, so I still can't get on ACO.
You've been whitelisted so many times. I don't understand why you can't. Are you using 115?
Yeah.
Two?
Yeah.
AFK got that.
Are you using any kind of modded client, like if you have a map or something, or are you just using standard vanilla launcher? Why is there someone else in our castle?
I'm using multi-MC.
I don't have.
Have you tried loading
any
it up in
consoles.
normal Minecraft?
I don't know if I even have. I do have that one. I could try, I guess.
When in doubt, go with regular Minecraft launcher.
We are problem solvers.
I thought we couldn't craft because some people are using smooth sandstone.
Yep, no crafting, guys. No crafting.
No crafting.
It's
We've said that.
inventory.
Are we allowed to use?
Yeah. Gosh, you guys are very specific.
Well, the smooth sandstone. The smooth sandstone is inventory crafted. We're not using crafting.
You know what?
It's,
We're not using. I will allow
no
it since
crafting.
some of you've already done it. But
Yeah.
if you can't do it inside your own inventory, then that's going to be where we're at. So sorry, I really should have specified that.
Yeah.
If you want to make something smooth, okay, but.
So nothing that requires a crafting table.
I didn't have a chance to.
But it's supposed to be no crafting.
I understand. I understand if there was a reason for it for this event, but for all the future building events, it would be nice if we could be provided with scaffolding.
Well, I did not know our sandcastles were gonna go this tall.
Yeah.
And that's part of the danger of the game. You might fall. So.
What team
most-
is
most-
MC Vox on?
Most building is building.
not sure.
Like this is a sandcastle. You're supposed to pretend
This
you're
is
at
a
the
sandcastle,
beach.
yeah,
There's
it's just
not
for
supposed to be
fun,
scaffolding,
Yep.
Who brings scaffolding to the beach to make a sandcastle? Honestly.
Yeah, and that was kind of the whole thought process. This is exactly that. If you're at the beach, you might have a pick, which would be a shovel. So aside from that, though, that's about it. We're
It's
just here to play and have fun. It's not a serious. comp.
When I first came here, it was literally just like flat ground, and not even 30 minutes later, this is already like Sandcastle City.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's awesome. Within like 2 minutes, it was like that. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It's exactly what I wanted to see. So, tiki bar.
Ella Bluebird says, "Who all is in the voice?" I'm like, well, there's about 40 people, so that's
Yeah, maybe closer to 50.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in the voice.
You should
It
list
doesn't sound like
everyone.
it. No, I'm not going to list everybody. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it because everybody's building and being well behaved. Some of the people,
great.
Maybe.
That's what I love about it.
some of the people have split off into other channels where they can talk amongst themselves too.
We only have 24.
What mods are allowed? So NACO, it's a little bit more relaxed than Outcraft, but we still do restrict it to obviously being able to cheat. If you have mods that give you an unfair advantage over the other players, then that's not allowed. But for the most part, just ask us, and if it's just a mod that helps you out, then probably allowed on ACO.
I'm probably one of the most modded heavy players we have. I use a mini map, and I have a few other mods, and I also have Manica, and all that's so approved.
Yeah, exactly. Whereas it wouldn't be on Outcraft.
Yeah.
Harrison Sawyer, nice to see you. Welcome to the stream.
If we get a couple people to come sleep here, that'd be great.
I'm flying, so I can pop
That's
over. I'm just spectating, so
Alright.
Where are the beds?
I'm not building anything either.
Yeah.
I am sleeping.
I'm sleeping.
Advancement made. Someone want to sleep.
Flaming in your inventory. In your inventory, Fleming. There you go.
Yeah, I'm in creative. You could do that. I can't hit you back though. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to.
Absolutely.
I have the power to do it.
Stinky Noodle
Wow,
Man.
you guys, this is awesome.
She just called me Stinky Noodle Man on stream. Everybody saw that.
Well, it is
What?
Thursday, and that is what she calls you on Thursdays.
She
So.
calls me on every.
Hey, if you
I
stream
know.
on YouTube or Twitch.
Sorry, what?
YouTube or Twitch.
What? Twitch.
On streaming.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
Hello, viewers.
Hi, viewers.
Dan's managed to kill someone in the
AF's
event.
on Twitch.
I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Himiko died.
Because Dan pushed
It's
her off.
twitch.tv/autismfather.
Guys, please don't push each other off.
They're probably on the same team, knowing Dan.
They are. Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
How much
Why is that not
longer
surprising?
do we have to build?
You guys have about 8 more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're trying to keep the music going.
Oh,
Yeah,
can
I
you
can't
my-
hear the music over here. I'm too far away.
Can you
Is
hear
it
my
right?
son in the
Yeah.
background?
Music off for copyright.
Yep. He just said hi. Is chunk
Wow,
loading
some of these are
allowed?
so tall.
ACO.
Yeah, I know. Who's made the church?
That's awesome.
ACO, much like Otcraft, has a lot less players, obviously, but is still a community, which means you still need to be thinking about the other players around you and the things that you build. So it doesn't have like the hopper limits like AC does, but there still is a hopper limit in the sense that if you build like a crazy huge sorting system and it lags the entire server and other people are experiencing the lag, then it's not allowed. So same with chunk loading. If you can make a chunk loader that's going to load a chunk and keep your farm going or whatever, and it doesn't impact anybody else's gameplay, then it's allowed. But if it does impact other people's gameplay and you're not even there, then it's gotta go.
Yeah. Best way to explain that.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where you do it, and if it's fine, then it's fine. If it's not, then it's not.
Yeah.
The biggest thing with ACO is respect and trust. And, just to touch on what AF said a little bit ago about, we don't have the lock chests. And when players join us, the first thing they always tell me is, well, what do I do? Like, how do I know someone's not going to go on my stuff? And it's called We Trust Them. And I can tell you in the last year and a half, I think we've had one instance where a player took some stuff and not realizing they weren't supposed to. Aside from that, we've not had an instance. And players will often tell me like, "Can you check? I think I had more of this." And I check and I say, "Yeah, you did, but you took it out yourself, 322 hours ago." And they're like, "Oh yeah, I forgot." So it's hard to make that adjustment from AC to ACO, but we respect each other and we have trust, and that's just something that I'm proud of with you guys, and the fact that we don't have the griefing and the looting issues. We do a lot of consent based. So I tell people, don't go into other people's portals. Why? It's going into their houses. If I needed to get to someone's backyard or someone behind someone's house, I wouldn't in real life go through their house and go out their back door. I would go around, and it's kind of the same thing. Our players, most of us allow people in their portal rooms, but then they'll have very specific signs for their portal. So say, anyone can enter, or they'll say ask first when I'm online, or they'll say no, just none. A lot of people have private builds, and we respect that. It's really important that we respect that. Same with the PvP. You can't just go up and hit someone. You can't just do PvP. You say, hey, Abby, you want to go PvP? And we say, sure. And then we go to the PvP. We have an arena we can go to, or we can just PvP pretty much anywhere. So, again, it's just respect, and it's treating each other with respect, and it's preparing for in real life. If you have a job, this is how it would be in a job or in a relationship, things like that.
Who's the giant sand tower?
Which one? There's a bunch.
No, the giant tower.
The one in the back? I have no
in the middle.
idea.
Middle?
The one right, the giant one in
that's
the middle.
Boom and Void.
Ah,
that's awesome.
I can see names, but I can't read them.
I don't know how they're gonna get down.
Oh, this should be. I can get them down.
I can't wait to see.
Let's not. Thank you. Let's let them fall on their own.
I can't wait to see what all the builds look like from far away. So this island's just pretty much been terraformed by all.
And I'm gonna put some pictures in Gen. You guys can see what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Anybody who's watching my stream can see what it all looks like.
Yeah, exactly.
I am.
Just like the middle slot's missing.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it sure looks like it.
Came into mine.
Those
Kind of all
building can't
melts
watch the
together
stream.
because
It's
it's all
cheating.
sand color. It's all just one color, so.
Yeah.
Crazy building for 30 minutes. I agree, TV. 30 minutes in survival, no less.
Well, and keep in mind, it's like a lot of us who are working together as a team. So,
Exactly. It's pretty awesome, and just having to communicate, and you guys are doing that so quietly. I love it.
it's like I was sort of going to look up online to see like what I could build, but then Ben kind of started building. We just kind of coordinated the build from there.
Without saying a word.
Yeah.
There has been no point during the stream where you have done anything without saying a word, Ben.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
That's awesome. Yes.
How much time is left?
You guys have about less than 5 minutes, so about 3-4 minutes.
Thank you.
In fact, you know what? I'll just do a 5-minute warning. That way everyone knows. So 5-minute warning.
Good call.
And real quick for you guys that are, just kind of going around and getting things, don't take the decorator heads. Don't take the heads out of the chests. Wait for someone to give one out to you, please. So we had to kill Ryberry and Flaming Bird about 1 million times to get all these heads. So
yeah, I swear Riley's discount's got to buy a couple of
oh
hundred.
my gosh, we had to. On ACO again, it kind of goes with how we build things here. How do we get decorator heads? We change our skins and we ask someone to kill us. Yeah, Riley does. And we kill her over and over again. That's how we got the toilet paper head. That's how we got the coconuts that are in the tree. It's how we got the food. Yeah, so it's kind of a cool thing about ACO is we do have head drop, and with that head drop comes, the ability to change your heads and decorate. So a few of you lately have really been doing that. What's that?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Hello, back. I'm back.
We haven't actually touched on that, by the way.
What was the question? I missed it.
The tab. No, I'm just saying in the tab.
Oh.
When you look at all the players, that number beside their name is how many times they have died on the server.
I haven't died a single time.
It does. It does.
No.
Okay, guys. It does get reset if you change your name. So a while Mario was at 0, he has died. It's just that he just changed his name.
Yeah, and I think Ryberry had like 2,000 before too.
Yeah,
With
when
Rylac.
she was Ryliac. Yeah, Rylac.
Hey, George.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing.
Where
Yeah.
have my
finish that up.
Elytra gone?
This
I'm
is
not-
pretty easy.
Not centered in my
I'm gonna go get
webcam
some
because
food.
I have
Do you want
background
some
stuff.
food,
I don't want to block
George?
it all.
No, I'm okay.
You have to be centered.
You just had food in real life.
Oh, I
Yeah,
meant like
I
no, I
didn't
meant
find-
like Minecraft food.
Let
Yeah,
me
no,
guess, you
I've
had
got loads.
pizza.
No, I didn't. I don't really know what I had. I just ate it.
You don't know what you had for.
It was a bit weird.
Wow.
Should we? Blue,
Yes.
should we? Since there's only a couple minutes left, and our special guests from Mojang should be visiting when this is all over, should we invite them in and have them be judges?
Sure.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Oh.
And work
Hey,
from
steak,
Mojang?
boy.
Where's
There's
the
a new
food?
dimension
Oh, there it is.
anxiety to my tool.
Wait. Is it Mojang or Mojang?
I do want to get before
Either.
like anyone does leave though. I do want to do a group picture on the yacht. So we will take a we're gonna at some point just know if you have to leave. And also, guys, just like every ACO event, we do have parting gifts. So when if you guys do have to leave early, just let me know and I'll make sure you guys get one.
Finally, I found my Elytra.
I'm really enjoying this. This is like my best day I've ever had.
That's awesome.
In
Glad
this
you're here.
lockdown. This
Oh my
stay-at-home
god, the
place,
tower.
Yeah, who is building? Who is building the giant over there?
I'm
no
really-
idea.
The size of it is what you do with it. I thought, but yeah.
Oh, thanks. You thought it was
Somebody
me.
just died.
No, when it comes to towers, you've got to fill the space with something. You can't just have it really, really tall. It does look pretty cool.
There's just like someone's just put sandstone right at the top of it because you can see it sticking out.
New minigame.
That
See which one to fall
that is
first.
a tall.
That's a very tall.
How many minutes are left?
You guys got 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
And to take it down, all you need is a shovel and a
Let's
torch.
take a just check see if we got everything.
It's a nice event.
Oh,
I
I'll
do
assume
like it too.
torches aren't allowed.
Well,
No.
We've taken all torches out. So there may be, it's a bit skeletal.
Hey, Dusty.
Yeah,
Ben, you've missed the best bit. This is what I said to you've got to walk up here.
Oh.
We got an
that's
upstairs.
so much dirt.
An upstairs hall. That's what I said to Austin.
So
It's even numbered.
you do not have to have Discord to be part of ACO, but it definitely helps since a lot of the communication is done there. But for the most part, you can get by, and if everybody knows, especially Blue, that there's somebody playing that doesn't have Discord, then everything will be relayed in the game chat as well.
Yeah.
Discord
Which
is an
portal are you
optional
in
benefit,
all that?
should you need it.
Or hindrance.
Or hindrance, yeah, it can be both.
Oh.
What portal are you, everybody, in?
Oh my bed! I left it down there.
I don't even know. I just got teleported over to Blue.
Blue, Riley, people bet.
Well, I assume that from what
I'm on my way.
Beefus Boomers just
Wait.
said that he is in the UK.
Who has the sandcastle that just says that has a sign over that I think says weak blue?
I guess we'll find out when we start doing all the judging.
I think it's Jake. I don't know.
It's not letting me sleep. There we go.
It's done.
There we go.
Which portal are you, everybody, in?
Oh, it's Jake's.
Here,
and
I got
Matt's.
you.
Yeah.
And
Oh wow, my diamond shovel is somewhat damaged.
There you go.
Oh.
Who's
Okay.
placing all the dirt and what's it?
All right, guys, time is
Shovels
up.
lock
If
their
everyone,
lives,
yeah, the dirt needs to go away, guys.
Here we go when we're done.
Nice.
Let's pull the dirt away. Whoever put the dirt there, dirt's gone.
Yeah.
It's Nico Senpai.
Sorry to the viewers who are watching me yawn. Apparently I've been streaming for 7 hours, 1 minute,
We're done.
52 seconds.
And I've been watching all of it.
7
We're
hours?
done.
Really?
Almost. Not all of it.
5 hours left.
5 hours to go.
Hey man, when I did my 36-hour stream and I was only 7 hours into it, that was not a good thing.
Guys, one at a time, please. All right, so if you guys can all come down and gather down on the ground. Do we have our
Gather around AF or gather around you?
One of them said he is joining. Let's see.
Which one?
We're going up
Go on,
right?
Dusty.
Admin channel. Oh, not here yet. Okay, so do you want to do group photo while we're waiting for them?
Yeah, guys. So let's head over while we wait for the judging. Let's go to the yacht. Everybody, hop to the yacht.
To the yacht.
And you guys respect the sign where it says "Don't go in." That's for the DJ only, so please respect that. If you guys can all kind of like find a spot on the yacht.
On top of it.
Yeah.
You can jump high
Here,
up.
nice.
It's like
Kyle is just
completely-
hitting me.
I'm getting the barrel area and feeling it.
His weakness leaving the body.
If you guys can all like hop on behind us, there's different places to stand, so you can.
Right here. Is here okay?
Die!
Even
On
if
the
I
other
don't walk
side
in
of
the
the
event, can I
if you
see
have
what-
if you guys have armor on, go ahead and hop off or take the armor off. Yeah, there you go.
I'm not taking it off until Cole is nowhere near me.
It's where PvP is not allowed during the
Well, he's
event.
already shot me 3 times, so.
Cool. Cool.
Can we
No PvP
What
allowed.
world is this sound?
Guys, let's not all talk at once.
Who's playing that?
Hold on.
Oh,
There you go. Got it.
no, it's coming from someone else. It was coming from
All right,
someone
you
else.
guys keep hop down here a little bit. If you guys are
we
watching
look
the cast, you can see AF's view, so make sure you're in the picture.
I can't get up on the
From
bridge for some
mad
reason.
to mad, actually, stop right now, guys. From mad to mad. Nobody else on the sides because you guys are both at the ends. So everyone
Are
from
we
mad to
done?
mad. No, we're not done. We're just taking a group photo real quick while we wait for our special guests to come judge the sandcastles.
Well, I want to. Let me go get.
So
Let me go-
Ragnar,
Wait,
if
the
you can come
direction
down
you
a
wanna
little
go,
bit,
you'll
you're not in
right body face
the
towards
guys.
You guys, wait a minute.
Please stop, please. Ragnar, if you can come down a little bit, you're not in the picture, and put your shield away. I don't know. Is Ragnar in the call? No. Okay.
Okay, I'm in the call.
Okay.
No one past me. Jake's good at.
Hang on,
Okay, guys.
We have too many people.
So if you guys are watching AF stream, just make sure again that you're in the frame. If you guys can see it that way.
yeah, if guys.
I can see the stream.
Turtle.
Oh dear. In effect, just drowned.
Can someone give Turtle a block to stand on? A piece of sand.
Yeah, if you turn up your render distance, you can get the wider shot.
Not render distance, but here, let's do
Viewing distance.
Viewing distance.
Oh
Hold
yeah,
on.
yeah, it's view distance. My bad.
Check this
Who's
out.
dog?
Autism father. Speed.
Here, turtle. There you go. You got it. Okay.
Do you think? Do I need to stand
turtle.
on something just so I could be seen better?
Let me
Possibly,
see.
Dusty, if you're
I
back
don't
here.
see you, Dusty. So please.
Could someone someone do that or put?
Did somebody die?
Yes.
I don't have blocks.
Oh.
Can someone?
If anyone, if somebody has an extra block to give Dusty, sand or sandstone, or
I got an extra.
You like that trick?
Oh, George, scoot back a little bit,
Felix Zalifian is it?
and then Jake,
Oh,
scoot
no,
forward a little bit.
Zalifian is in the voice call.
There you go.
Hello.
Hi.
Okay, guys. Does anyone else need a block to stand on?
Can you guys see yourself in the live stream?
I'm behind
I think I
everybody.
do.
The pro cameraman. That's right, man. This is great. It's like having a viewfinder with the live stream. You can see.
I know,
yourself
right?
in
It's
the
really
shot.
useful.
I'm trying to. I've just seen myself because I know this is a few seconds behind. I'm trying to.
I'll tell you what's even better, having the string
And I'm
up
right
in a
next to
little
you,
box in the
Hamiko.
corner.
Yeah.
You can see it.
If those of you in the back, like where Dragoon is, if you guys need sand or something, let me know so that you can build a block up because I can't see some of your heads. So anyone that's behind Mod Killer and Void, that line, and Lova, you guys need to be up one block. So on sand. So Bean, Dragoon, if you guys can
Can you see me?
place a block of some
Oh,
sort,
there I
that'd
am.
be great. It'd be great to get everyone in.
Yeah.
I'm using it very much as a viewfinder.
Yeah.
We're gonna get Felix and Ruroff to be the judges.
Someone just left the picture. I'm not sure who that was.
These people are dying. Come on, guys.
Uh,
Who died that time?
Death is
Alright,
natural.
I think we're all set.
Everybody in the call. Everybody in the picture.
No.
Ah,
Broke
Pig is-
something.
What's the pig?
The pig is- oh, guys.
Yeah.
Who keeps on dying? Oh.
Whatever happened to
Telly.
talking?
I think he drowned. Oh.
Okay, you guys ready? Is everybody in the picture that wants to be in the picture? There's a
Am I
few
in the-
spots, guys, in the front. If you guys are squishing on the sides, the right behind, like where Ranalph is and Tabby and George is, it's really open. So
I'm gonna come
Lego, stop. Lego keeps
I in the-
pushing me off.
Lego, please stop. All right,
Tamika, where
who's
are
in the pink on the corner? I can't see you guys in the shot. Dan, your
That's-
mom, I think.
It could be me.
Yeah, you know
Lego's
I'm
stood
stood
in front of me.
Yeah, so have you guys scoot up?
I'm trying, but I can't.
Spinifex?
Who's just
Can
gone?
anyone see me?
Somebody just got pushed in.
Tabby's just gone.
This is so,
Am I
so much
in
more
the shot?
complicated than
Everyone's going
It
down.
doesn't need to be this difficult.
Are they yelling timber?
Heck yeah.
Timber.
we,
Everyone say timber.
we need a bigger boat.
We need a bigger boat.
We got way too many
Oh,
boats.
there you go.
Oh, I love that
That's how you say
reference.
it.
You meant a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need. No, this is how you say it. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
All right, so all right, guys,
Good idea.
we is everybody in the is trying to get in? Hold
I
on.
think
Am
we're.
I in the
Well,
I'm gonna
shot?
fit
I
in this
see you
hole.
all.
I'm
I wanna
watching you
try-
stream and I know it's like
hold
a
on
few
one
seconds
second.
behind.
Well,
Can we take it
I
before
think
I
the
get
whole
pushed again?
squad's here.
Blue,
The
push
stream's
me
got
off.
10 seconds.
Blue, you're banned.
Hold on.
Just push me off. Did you see that? Mood.
Wow.
I just saw
Wow,
it.
Blue.
I just saw a replay on the
Oh
stream.
wow,
It was quite,
let me
quite
clip
noble.
that.
Oh,
Clip
I think I
that.
missed
That's
it.
There you
right.
go.
We got video
I'm pulling
proof.
people into the right
Somebody,
spot.
somebody clip that. Blue pushed me off. The
I
boat.
got it, AF, don't worry.
Somebody
you.
clip that.
Somebody-
Yeah, was
clip it.
lying.
Share that with
Clip
me. I
it.
want
Look
to
at,
see
she's
it.
trying to push me off again.
Blue, how could you? Honestly.
Move it,
Blue.
move it.
Yeah, you're despicable.
Oh, poor AF has
I'm gonna
speed
clip
on.
that.
See what I
George
have
isn't playing.
Yeah, I got
George isn't
speed
playing.
plenty
Hey,
of.
Blue,
I
can
saw
you
that.
see
That
me?
was funny.
I cannot even. I'm trying so hard to get everyone in
Guys,
this
this is
picture.
literally taking 10 minutes. Come
Oh,
on.
I
It's
know,
like
right?
10 minutes. Come on, guys.
All right,
That is
so
better.
everybody smile. We're just gonna get what we
Smile.
can get. AF, I think you got the
Smiling.
best
Say
angle.
we're gonna need a bigger
Yeah.
boat.
Say we're gonna need a bigger boat.
We need
Yeah.
to get
And there goes Discord.
And there goes.
Nice.
All right, guys, nice. Everybody into the water.
Lobby for the win.
Oh my god!
That looks
Step
so.
on.
There's a
That
pool jumping.
looks
was
so
witness.
cool.
That actually looks really cool with you all jumping behind me.
Yeah.
Like everyone just dives into the water.
Oh wow, that is awesome.
Like,
This is really cool.
Ow.
I'll fix the yacht.
Yeah, make sure you guys are breaking your blocks. Make sure you're breaking the blocks you put
That is a
down.
weird looking yacht with cobblestone.
Hey, whatever
And
happened to
heavy
taking turns talking?
Yeah, I clipped
That's a
that.
great question, Jake.
You clipped it?
That is a great question, my friend.
Let's go.
So yeah, so guys, go ahead and clean up the boat. Clean up where you did it. This is we're gonna be doing some dancing here and having some fun. So.
Hamiko.
Winner. Oh.
Let's be
Oh,
honest,
for
we're not getting
God's
the true ACO.
Oh, this is an event.
I am back.
I wasn't even looking at the game, and I'm still. I wasn't even
Guys, it's
I am
getting
back.
noisy.
Guys, hey, seriously, let's be cool. Calm. Okay, you guys, can you guys hear the music?
Yeah.
I don't know why I can't hear it. There we go.
Where are we at?
Oh, okay. I've got to dump a load of trash that's in my inventory now.
So only one of the two of them are answering, but I'm gonna get him onto the server.
Okay, cool. We're ready.
Hey, Blue.
Yes.
Hey, OOPIN.
Who's just picked up his stuff?
Me,
Or
sorry.
it says,
I
I
pick up
gotta
my-
go.
my armor up, and I can-
Who's got to go? Kupaneer?
Cole, do you know where the community portal?
Yeah, Cole he might need help getting back here after he killed himself.
Oh, sleep.
Oh, we need someone else to sleep. Mhm.
Charge.
Wow, today, yeah.
Yes. I'm just gonna drown myself before we get killed.
There we go.
Okay, that's better.
Could we do? I don't know who all saw it on Patreon, but I would like to do the same thing here, just for a moment. If we could have everybody except for Blue and
There we go again.
mute your mics, just for a moment.
I thought you meant the screenshot.
Mute.
Everybody mute. We're just going to do a quick introduction because some of the people here weren't there. Thanks, guys. Xylifian is in the voice call right now, and he should be on the server soon if he's not already.
Yep, just loading up.
Okay, he works for Mojang, and yes, they do accept Mojang or Mojang, whichever you want to say. Not Mogang because they're not a gang. You can't say that. He works for Java Code specifically. But also he works a lot with the Bedrock guys as well, but he's a Java coder. And he loves Outcraft and what we've been doing and volunteered to be here. Also, I left it until partway through our talk last time, but I will let you guys know now, since it's already cat's out of the bag. He was diagnosed with Asperger's as well, so he's part of the community already before he even joins. And we're happy to have him come in and be able to talk to you guys. As you guys know, Mojang is very quiet about things that are coming down the pipeline. So I'm just telling you right now, don't bother asking what's going to be after the Nether update. Don't ask what's going to be happening with that sort of stuff. But you're more than welcome to talk to him about pretty much anything else. Ask questions about the game and about his experiences there and all that sort of stuff. And he's gonna we're gonna put him to work right now, though. We're gonna get him over to where we are, and we're going to have him judge some of these builds that you guys have done and hang out and talk with you guys, if you guys don't mind. So, Felix, say hi.
Hi.
Perfect.
Welcome.
Okay.
Got that
Now we're done. So, Blue, did you wanna welcome him to your server?
Well, welcome to ACO. So you've been on Outcraft a little bit, and ACO is the 15+ server. And I don't know, were you watching the stream to hear everything that was being said, or I'm not sure?
Admittedly, I went out for a break.
Okay.
I don't blame you.
So yeah, I don't blame you either. So basically, we are the 15+ server. We're more survival. We don't have things like set homes or TPs. We do everything is by consent based. We have PvP enabled. Doesn't mean we're allowed to just hit people though. So we're just the server. We're just a little bit different. Same kind of concept as Outcraft, same morals, same beliefs, but with a little bit older audience. So we're able to do things a little bit differently, give the players a little bit more freedoms, and talk about a little bit more mature topics. So kind of gives you an idea of what ACO is in a nutshell. On top of that, we're very community ran. We're not what I would call admin ran. Admins aren't constantly saying, no, don't do this. We actually more operate as a community and make decisions together. As even that goes from events to rules to pretty much how we conduct everything on ACO, which is pretty unique.
That's incredible.
So, yeah, so welcome, and it's pretty awesome. You can come in and enjoy our beach event. We do a lot of events over here. We do one monthly, sometimes more often, and these are always kind of what you're seeing today, which is going to be a beach party or just different things. Can you guys? Everyone else is muted. The players will definitely let you know the stuff that we do here, but again, it's kind of more community ran, and when we build things like our Nether hub, which I'm sure you'll get to see in a little bit, it's all done block by block by the players. They come up with the ideas, we have meetings, we all work together, and by all, it can be a very large group, and we build together and resource gather together. So it's a little bit different than Outcraft, where that's more admin built, their spawn, things like that. So kind of
Thank you very much for inviting me here.
Yeah, kind of a prepping for life kind of thing.
You've seen those like YouTuber, like Hermitcraft and stuff, YouTuber communities where they all build and work together, prank each other, have fun, and games.
That's us. We do all of that. Yeah, we do have pranking. Again, it's consent. If somebody is not comfortable with it, that's absolutely fine. You just put no pranking. If you want small pranks, little things like someone filling your house with chickens or turning your house into an aquarium, absolutely, that's easy cleanup. If it's larger scale, we have a few players, Mr. Abby Mage, Cole Gittin, 2 in the call. They are like, you can destroy my house with TNT and kill me as long as it's a prank. They don't care. And again, it's consent. So depending on which level you are comfortable with is how we conduct business. So, but yeah, so for right now though, we did just complete a sandcastle building contest. So if you're willing to take a minute and walk up and down is he here?
Yep, he's here. Right here.
Yes. Oh, hi.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm
Hi.
here now.
Yep. So if you want to take a minute and walk down the aisles and check out the sandcastles, and then we can talk and see who our winner is going to be. This is pretty awesome. Just to give you a heads up, they got 1 shulker full of sand, 1 of sandstone, and they had 30 minutes to build, and this is what they did. So
wow.
They were given, and the only thing they could not craft, with the exception of in their own inventory slots, meaning like sandstone, but they couldn't use any crafting. Yep, can use any crafting tables, and they got to use a pick pretty much only. So this is pretty. The fact that they whipped all this up in 30 minutes, pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is incredible. 30 minutes. Wow.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what are we all?
Oh, go ahead, Dusty.
Oh yeah, what are we all? This that you're seeing was built in 30 minutes. Like when we started, this was just flat plots with nothing on it.
Well, and if you really want to go back, all of this was built 2 days ago. This was not even an island. This was mostly created island. So, and huge thanks to I had a couple people helping me out, right, Barry and Flaming Bird. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. And decorator heads, as I was explaining earlier, we do have head drops. So anything that you see as decoration meant Riley had to die over and over for it. So you guys can get your hamburger heads.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So
while you're looking at all that stuff, now is a good time. You all are welcome to unmute your mic.
Unmute and ask questions, but remember, guys, take turns, ask one at a time. So
yeah, we will definitely try this time.
Mm-hmm.
Blue.
Yes, Mad. What's up?
So the beautiful sign, we were very tight on space.
Yeah.
You'll see.
I'll see.
We love blue. Is that what it is?
Yeah, we love blue, but we're real tight on space.
We love blue.
Aw, you guys.
We love blue.
I ask a question.
That's pretty nice.
You can ask a question. What's up?
Wow.
How long have you worked at Mojang?
Since January. So I started this year.
Yeah, not long.
Okay, Mad, this is going to be my new screensaver.
But at the same time,
yeah,
he's been involved with, like, he's played the game and been
I have a question.
Doing stuff with the game for a long, long time. So
I have a question.
Yep.
Okay, what's your question, Jakey?
Okay. So since you said you just started this year, have you been at Mojang longer than Urwolf or shorter than Urwolf?
Actually, started at the very same time. Olaf, myself, and King B Dogs all basically started exactly the same time. I was the only one to join the Java team. Olaf and King B Dogs are both on the gameplay.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty
That's
awesome.
really cool, man.
Since we
Yeah.
got two
Since then we increased our ranks. 3 more people on the Java team, but that was the test for how well can we integrate new people in after all these years.
Then you passed the
I've got a
test.
question.
Yep.
Hold on, Dan. I'll get to you in 1 second. Himiko says she has a question.
Yes. Hi. First off, nice to meet you. Secondly, if someone heard the stuff that you do and say, "Oh, that's really cool. I'd love to get into that," could you maybe tell them the process you took to get where you're at now?
Ooh, it's quite a long story, this really, but straight away, I was kind of developing games as a hobby since I was about 13 years old. I started off just basically using Microsoft PowerPoints and doing hyperlinks and attempting to make games in that. But then I moved on to something called RPG Maker, and that has taught me everything. Just RPG Maker, the whole event system, mapping, just taught me so much. I then studied computer science games programming at university, and from there, just things snowballed, and I just built up the skills, built up the contacts, and got to where I am.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for that.
The most difficult part, though, was building up the self-confidence and being able to present and talk about myself, that kind of thing. That took a lot of
for
work.
somebody with Asperger. I relate with that, and I think most of us here can.
Yep.
Agreed. I can't really imagine, the job as like a developer for the vanilla game of Minecraft, like every new feature you add, may or may not negatively affect a certain part of the player base, Or and it can affect some people in positive ways, and it's like you have to take everybody's point of views into account.
That is very true, especially with the Redstone stuff. So I came in, and I'm a big fan of Redstone. Is anyone here big on Redstone?
Yes, me.
Dusty is.
Yeah, well,
I like Redstone too.
Oh, we need one more person to go to bed if somebody is
Yeah,
here.
I love it. Just crashed her anyway.
On my way.
Awesome.
I immediately started fixing some Redstone issues, and straight away that had.
There you go. Don't need 2 people now.
Who's with me?
Crashed.
Lag spike. Continue.
Yes, so I started fixing some Redstone stuff, and straight away that started breaking other things. And yeah, I very quickly realized that I had quite a lot of power to ruin Minecraft. And that's become my personality now on Twitter, is I will break Minecraft.
Nice.
Yeah.
I guess Redstone is probably one of the most finicky parts of the game that you would.
Yes.
It's just like there's these certain features, well, quote unquote features, that were originally bugs, but have been in the game for such a long time that the community considers them features and would not want them removed.
I have a question
Yep.
also.
Hold on, Mike.
Hold on. Wait your turn.
You mean, Dusty, you mean like bud switches and stuff
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah, we're totally on board with keeping those for now. But the whole thing with Redstone is that all these issues, I call them undefined behavior. So if there's any programmers, that's like a programmer term, undefined behavior. And they exist because when the code was first written for that Redstone component, they never, whoever wrote the code didn't think about, 10 years in the future, because they didn't expect Minecraft to be around for 10 years. So they didn't think about future-proofing it. And there's no reason to, because, the game wasn't going to, who'd thought it would be around for this long? Yes, so now we're retroactively trying to patch things together, but because Redstone's so delicate, people have been scared of doing that.
Can I say something?
Dan first, and then you, Mod Killer. Dan?
Yeah. Okay, so the post on the website for April Fools, that is an April Fool's prank, correct?
The snapshot
What,
that
the
you did?
April Fool's snapshot?
Yes.
What was the
Yes.
April Fool's snapshot? I didn't see it.
Infinity snapshot. It was amazing. I loved it.
Yeah, that was for
I literally,
Bartok
I
Rock.
did a video on it on my channel just because
I'm
I
still
wanted
gonna have a
to
look
check
at
it
it
out.
maybe later.
I recommend everyone who can take a look at it because, this is a bit of a sneak peek, but it's a hint at some stuff we are looking at. not specifically dimensions, but there's some elements, and if you're clever, you might be able to pick up on
some
what
world
we're doing.
world generation in there.
Oh, the big pig thing.
But it would have been so nice to do by dimensions.
Well, yeah, a lot of mods take care of the dimension stuff. I don't think Minecraft needs to go into it too much. Okay, mod killer. What's your question?
Okay, so basically, like the TNT slime block machine thing, is that considered a bug or a feature at this point?
So they tend to be flying, aren't they?
Yeah, the flying ones that.
Yeah. So do you know Il Mango?
Yeah.
Yeah. I speak to him on Twitter sometimes, and same with Methods ZZ. And I actually went ahead, and Il Mango provided me with some flying machine examples, and I set them up on our testing servers in the Mojang office. So every time a new version of Minecraft comes to exist, the first thing that happens is flying machines are secretly launched on a server somewhere, and if they don't work, then it says you cannot release this version right now. We need to talk about it.
Basically, the TNT making machines are built on purpose.
The TNT parts.
If there's a way we could. If
Hold
there's
on,
a.
Dusty.
I'm
let him finish his answer.
I'm just wondering if it's like considered a dupe at Mojang still, or if it's since it's been around since 1.8 maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. The thing is, we recognize the reason why people love these machines, but it is a dupe at the end of the day. But the reason we haven't got rid of it is because we're probably looking at what we can do, to make up for removing the dupe.
Like,
but ultimately,
it
is a dupe.
Sorry, but I just really want to say that if they could find a way to still give us TNT on a flying machine without using a dupe, that would be awesome.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we've been talking about recently, actually. Can't go into details, though, sorry.
Aren't those NDA contracts?
NDA.
We respect that. We respect it.
Absolutely.
Well,
Okay.
We absolutely do.
But do know that we look at all these things from the community, and we definitely look at them and try and understand the benefits, the drawbacks, and the one thing we don't want to do is make it so players feel obliged to build these complex contraptions. Even players who feel like they don't have the skills or the time to put one together, they'll look at one and go,
We're not allowed to use them on ACO.
yeah, certainly that kind of thing happens.
Yeah. That's probably my fault. I'm a firm believer in no cheating, no glitching, no duplicating.
Yeah. Players will tell us, "Oh, but it's a glitch. It's a game glitch," and I'm like, "But that doesn't make it right."
Yeah.
Unless you do it on purpose or on accident, there's a difference.
Yeah.
I have some friends in the office who take pride in creating new glitches and bugs, and we'll go out for lunch, and they'll just spend the entire lunchtime telling me exactly how they created a dupe glitch.
If they could, I don't know, find a way to tell me them.
I'm telling you right now, it's almost too bad that Mod Killer is getting into architecture, because he would be perfect for that job. He is finding all the bugs and glitches.
Yeah, it's architecture or computer science, one of the two at this point. That's
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this right now. I remember playing in Minecraft Pocket Edition, like the original when it first came out.
I remember
the quality game.
Yeah.
Quality.
Like you had to. It was so basic. But when I was playing it, and there was a glitch where you have one diamond, you could just break it, and you can regenerate it with someone else and make it.
Hold on, not everybody all at once. Dan, Mod Killer, not everybody at once.
There's this glitch where you could, if you have one diamond or one item in particular, you could split it with another character. It just has to be at the same time.
Yeah, there's been a lot of different, I remember Hermitcraft came up with a dragon egg duplicator a little while ago by having unloaded chunks and stuff. So, I mean, it's interesting, it's fascinating, and kudos to people who come up with crazy stuff like that.
What does Mojang offer, careers, architecture and architecture and computer science combined? Is all the skill used, or is it only computer science field that comes in?
Not sure I quite understand.
Yeah, you've lost me on that.
Is it only computer? Say if someone has an architecture degree and applies for a job or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Science, where does that like meet together?
So we have loads of people who don't even have computer science degrees and studied something completely different. We have people from all walks of life, and yeah, it doesn't matter what you studied. It's as long as you kind of have the right stuff for what we're looking for, pretty much, which is always what we're looking for at the time.
Let's
So
move on.
if you apply for a job and we say sorry, we're not hiring at this time, or there isn't a role for you at this time, then come back 2 years later and there might be something. But always improve your skills. Always keep on top of your game, pretty much.
That's good. 10 years down the road or whatever, it might be good to look into.
Especially a place like Mojang. That's just
to be fair, I think that's a good rule of life. Actually, to be fair.
Yep. So Nico Senpai. Oh my god, I shouldn't be trying to say words in other languages when I can barely speak English. Nico Senpai asks you, Felix, what games do you like and what do you like to play other than Minecraft?
Ooh, wow. At the moment, I'm going through the phase of playing retro old games again.
Yeah.
But
Like
right
what?
now, because of a lot of Game Boy Advance stuff. So I have a hobby where I do Game Boy Advance homebrew development, and I'm big in the GBA community for that right now. Yeah, they don't know I work at Mojang, so it's kind of like my secret thing.
Well, they know now.
Well, yeah, so it's been pretty much retro games I've been looking at a lot recently. I mean, I want to get into Doom Eternal, but the current situation is I'm away from my PC at home, so I haven't been able to get back into games for a while.
Oh yeah, actually, for all of you who are in this voice chat and missed on Patreon earlier, Felix here, Zelifian, is not stuck at home. He's actually stuck away from home. He's in the UK, but his home is in Stockholm, Sweden, so he got locked out. Yeah.
But for how long? How long is your?
That's the question. That's the question, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably get an answer that is an answer right now, but that might be extended. So.
Felix, how long?
Hold on, Mod Killer. Hold on. You've
Take a
had
turn.
your
Yeah.
turn. We're gonna get through some other people. Ninjago asks a question that I think I already know the answer to. Will you ever add moving blocks like dispensers and such? Some more ways to move stuff.
That'd be a good solution for the TNT flying machine. And, if you could move a dispenser of a hopper filled with TNT, if TNT was easier to get hold of, then that would do that. I can't make any promises, or I can't say what we're doing, because a lot of the times we might be looking at something and we realize that there's issues that no one ever expected, and suddenly we have to postpone something we're working on. But yeah, that's a big thing that the community has been shouting at us for recently, so we've been investigating it and seeing some of the community mods around it.
I think a good start to that, which I've seen, which is, I mean, it is, but it isn't, is the beehives, because you get the bees in there and you break it with a shulker and then you take the bees wherever you want to go.
Yep.
A beehive. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, we've made bee farms on here.
Yeah, we've got some bee farms going on here.
Can I ask one more question before I have to leave?
Okay, one more question before you have to leave us. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know if this one has already been answered in the past because I never actually looked into it. So how come Minecon went from like a big convention in person to Minecon Earth?
Yeah, so I'm not on the department for being able to answer that properly, so I can only say what I personally feel, the vibe I got, and it was more of having a convention. Not everyone can go for it. Not everyone can travel the distance, and there's so many Minecrafters around the world that kind of Mojang wants to tip their hat to and give thanks to. So it was kind of a chance to let the whole world know that every single player is involved. It's not Minecon for whoever's in the country or whoever can afford the plane tickets. Yeah, it's Minecon for everyone. That being said, we Minecraft Festival, that was supposed to be the return of the kind of convention style, but we're also looking at other things, but I can't talk about them. So
okay, thank you. Nice.
Let me guess, NDAA.
My jam is on.
NDAs.
Just turned it
so,
it's more that I don't know the right answer as well.
Boa
It was
11.
nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to meet you all here.
Glad you're here, there, Jonah.
All right.
You're there.
Bye, everybody.
Absolutely. Bye, Jonah.
Bye,
Yeah.
Jonah.
Bye,
Jonah.
Bye.
Bye.
Boa
We ready to
11
judge?
boy. Hold on. One more
Doctor
question.
Who had a
One
question.
last
I have
question.
another question also.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Boa 11 boy in the chat actually asked a good question, which I'm actually curious to know, is what development environment do you use?
So I believe it's IntelliJ now.
Yeah.
So we've had some developers come on from Eclipse, and we've had to kind of retrain them on IntelliJ. So my background is like I did Android development in the past, and that was all Eclipse, and then moved on to Android Studio, which is IntelliJ based. But it's now all IntelliJ, and for Bedrock it's Visual Studio, of course. Certainly IntelliJ is what we're using. If you're asking that because you want to like develop mods or get prepared, for anything that Minecraft related in the future, it doesn't matter what IDE you're using. Just as long as you can build the mod and have fun doing it. It's whatever's easier for yourself.
Perfect answer. Okay, we'll do some more questions after we do the judging. If he has some
let's
time
finish
with
up
the judging.
the event because I know a few people have said let me know they need to leave. So
yeah.
I'm sorry guys. So do you guys want to judge it? Should we hop into another call for a second, or although it's streamed, so
everybody's gonna hear what I'm saying. I guess that's kind of
switches to stream.
Okay, no, actually we can do that. Hold on, stream. I will be right back.
Okay, quick.
There. Can you hear me live stream? No, you cannot. You guys can hear me in Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, good.
let's go into small group real quick.
Okay.
Small group.
Small group.
It's 6 now.
Wait, so we go to our old groups?
Dusty, out please.
Dusty.
Okay. Be right back.
Okay.
I've almost pushed Cole towards his stuff.
I'm just curious.
Oh, really trying not to sing along to that.
I want to make.
Just saying ours is the best.
Oh, they're all in a small group. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, they've gone into a. Oh, Cole's logged off.
Thank you, Matt. So everybody wins. If you guys want to get in a line, I'll throw you out some tridents. As you guys all heard,
everybody get in line. She'll throw you out.
I'll throw you out. Come see me. Don't take someone else's, guys.
Empire.
Once you get one, walk away. Once you get one, walk away.
I wanted that. Thank you, Ben.
That way.
Thank you, Ben.
George,
I wanted that.
Yeah,
No,
so
I've only
congrats.
I've only got space for one, so.
We do a lot of build comps, and usually we do have one specific winner, or we'll have a couple specific winners. But for this, you guys seriously all did an amazing job, and what a great background. So thank you.
I think what I like is how this theme of sandcastle, there's not much, the blocks are limited here, and you even had the limitation of only using the 2x2 grid. So the scale of this in 30
You guys
30
get in a
minutes is
line
pretty
if you've
news.
if you've already gotten one, hop out of line. Just get in a line so I know who to
them
talk
are the
to.
same, and yet they all started with the exact same blocks with the exact same
And my
base.
infinite button.
Well, and that helps the players who aren't necessarily what they would call builders. And there's a few of us, and so it kind of gives everyone an even playing field, and that's I think what makes the contest a lot more fun than someone who's just a great architect.
You said there isn't a winner, but which one's your favorite?
For me personally, I think I like of course, I like the one that says "We Love Blue," but I do like the one that says ACO. I love the ACO one because that represents us. So
Yeah, this one also says it on the inside.
Ours is just
Team We Love Blue.
Ours is just on the tiny in the tiny in the back.
There you go.
Far
Yeah, I
back.
think the one at the back's the best, personally.
Yeah, I have a few. I could say good things about all of them, to be honest.
I could too. That's
There isn't a single one that's just a pile of blocks. Every single one is actually a thought-out building.
I mean,
Every
in
single
fairness,
one.
everything in this game is a pile of blocks.
There you go.
My mom's thinking of drinking alcohol, and I'm like, no.
We don't talk about that, Dan. Remember?
Yeah. One of the subjects.
How do you use this thing?
Magic.
Did you get one?
Yeah, how do I use it?
Here you go, buddy.
So Felix,
Probably be killed by it later.
petition
Yeah.
to have pigs turn into bacon from here on out.
Yay!
Bacon is-
Oh, do we already have pork chops?
No,
I need bacon.
Nobody cares about pork chops.
We're a server of bacon lovers.
We bait.
You can use a data pack then, can't you?
How do I
Can I
use
get
this
chicken
pack
wings?
thing?
Yeah, I don't
chicken
know
wings.
That's right. Chickens should drop chicken wings.
Sorry,
not chicken
Alpha.
breasts.
No,
You
they
have
should
seen
drop
the
buckets
water
of
order you-
KFC.
Is there an ender chest here?
What we need are buffaloes so we can get buffalo wings.
Press Alt F4.
Wait,
That doesn't work.
press
for me.
Alt F4.
Oh gosh, no. That's not how I use it.
Med
out of
fell out of
water.
the water.
Oh, no.
Fell out of the water? How did?
Oh my
That's
gosh,
not-
Tortoise, your
Come on,
skin
how
is
did you do that?
hysterical.
That
That
is
is the-
extremely. Oh, toe
Oh,
hug.
this is amazing.
That's the first time I've ever seen that.
Uh-oh.
It's blocked.
Ow.
If only.
Try it and fight.
Does anyone else need?
Oh, another one. Jesus.
Anyone?
Do you people want to stop this before everyone loses their
Yes,
stuff?
let's stop, please, guys.
It was an accident.
Oh, there's another one.
We need a few people to sleep.
There's too many people dead.
Yeah.
Fine. I will
They're
kill
sleeping
you.
with the fishes now.
There's too many people dead.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
God,
there's
look at all the stuff in the
stuff
water.
everywhere.
For those watching, welcome to ACO.
This
Yeah.
is ACO in a nutshell.
Well, we don't care about
Welcome
that.
to ECO.
This is
Mozzarella
how we
sticks?
roll.
Dude,
I'm
what
split.
what animal do you have to kill to get mozzarella sticks?
This is not my stuff. Someone else has my stuff.
Yes.
Nope, that's mine. That's mine.
That's another
Really?
dead person.
How does
Anybody
one
not
fall out of
get?
the water? That's
Did
what I'm
anyone
wondering.
not get a gift, a prize? And remember, guys, we also
The trident
have
is too overpowered.
we also
Dan.
have gift boxes. So if you guys do have to head out, because I know we're like an hour and 43 minutes into ours event, that's an hour long. So if you guys
Yeah.
need to head out, just let me know. We do have actual gift packages, as you guys know. We like to
My
do
sword's
gifts.
missing.
I'm on
Hey,
one half.
gift packages for the gamers.
My sword's missing.
Gift baggy.
Did you see my question, Blue?
I did not. Sorry. What's your question?
If it was just for the ones that participated in the event.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. You were here with us in spirit. I'm not gonna like, exclude you. Come here.
No,
Yeah,
you
don't
can't.
have to be
Yeah,
at the
George,
beach. You don't have to
George.
build.
You got here late,
George.
but you came to the party.
Yeah.
I need help. My sword's missing.
George.
Anyone pick up a sword?
Oh, there you are.
So cool.
What's it called?
I had trouble locating you, Blue.
My sword is
Oh,
called post
Not-
taco night
hold
gas.
on,
so I
hold
know
on.
it's not
Everybody stop.
that. There you go.
The person who has the sword, what is it called? Pokey thing? Whoever has that sword.
Yeah, I've sort of rename
There
it.
you go.
I made it a Rickroll link at first, but then
Yes, and I appreciate you changing it. Thank you
Yeah,
much.
Hey,
You
someone
really
took
made
my
it as a
stuff.
link.
Thank you for that. Okay, so
Hey, someone took my stuff.
Where'd you die?
It was by the green.
I'll tell you what, guys. If you picked up someone's stuff, there's red shulkers here that have the pickaxes. Go ahead and throw their stuff in here so they can get it.
There goes Cole.
Where's Ragnar?
There goes
so
Cole.
Felix.
Yeah.
There is some item underneath flowing on the water.
Yes, that's all of Cole's
Guys,
stuff.
guys,
After it flew into
hold
him.
on. Felix, who would I go to talk to about certain game mechanics that break servers?
Don't go there.
Ragnar,
What do you need
right?
exactly?
Yeah, you're right.
Do you know what I'm alluding to? Do you get an idea what I'm?
Not quite.
No?
There's
Okay,
a
so
lot.
there's a lot. There's two in particular. One is pillager outposts spawning
Oh, yeah.
hundreds and hundreds of
yes.
pillagers.
We need to talk, Mojang.
We need to talk, Mojang, about this. Number two is tridents in a thunderstorm, allowing you to go 20,000 blocks per second.
Whoa.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
I love the
That causes
That-
server issues?
That
Oh, yeah,
has
of course it
broken,
would, yeah.
That has broken Otcraft twice in the last 3 days.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why it goes down sometimes.
That is why it goes down sometimes.
I
Because,
could get.
Incredible.
so yeah. Anyway,
how many
I'm
times
just busting your chops. Those are a real thing, but I'm
Alright,
not actually
alright,
gonna
hey.
get on your case about it. Don't worry about it.
Sorry, Ben.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I still don't have
Well,
my stuff.
we're actually looking into these things right now.
Are you? That's good to know. Lova, what are you doing?
I still don't have my stuff.
Is anybody else?
If you guys pick up, anyone else pick up? If you guys
I
picked
just
up
had,
someone's
I
stuff,
just had steak, chicken, and trident.
I'll give you a trade-in, and the steak and chicken, Jake, you can just go ahead and get more. By the way, if the
Someone
twins
took my
can man Flaming and
Who died
Ryberg,
there?
if you guys can man your stations, and if you guys, if you guys want to, if you guys want to go get some of these food heads and stuff, go get in line, and the twins will man their areas and hand them out. Like I said, just don't go grab them. Yes, Dan?
What do you need?
Someone, I don't know, but when I went back to my stuff, the trident wasn't there.
Check the red shulkers.
If you guys have 2 tridents in your inventory, go put 1 in the red shulkers because you're only supposed to have
mine,
1. Right. Well, I mean, obviously 1 from the event. If it's named Sandfork and there's 2, go put 1 back. If you guys lost 1, go in there and look. This will be the current and lost and you died. Let's go find our stuff.
No, it's not there, Blue.
Hey George, where are you?
What?
Here. Who's
I
else?
have one as well, Blue.
Awesome.
I don't
Oh, I'm here.
trident today.
Yeah, I'm here next to you.
Look at me.
What's up?
Oh, on my screen it looks like I'm still swimming with dirt.
So
Hey, Blue, how are you?
before we finish all this off, and I'm gonna have to head back over to ACO at some point. Was there any last questions for Felix?
Oh wow.
How has Lover done that?
Lou, I think you just messaged me.
Yeah,
instead of
no,
Telly
that was
by
a
accident.
glitch. Yeah, that was for Telly.
It just messaged me too.
That was, yeah,
She's
that's a
messaging
glitch.
everyone.
I'm not that good.
I even got a
Yeah,
message.
for some reason that message went to everyone. So no,
Okay.
Ellie, it's in your inventory.
Oh, yeah.
If you guys didn't get a trident, come see me. I'm over here by the food truck. If you guys
What if
want
you lost
to,
one?
if
Oh,
like I
Christ.
said, last chance to get some of these heads. If you guys want to go to one of the tiki bar or the food truck, that's
I've
all.
just seen it. That's a shame.
Riley, can I get more?
I need food.
Damn, don't go in the
IRL,
chat.
not in-game
I do
or-
too, Mad. What are we eating? Get me some food.
I need
Tacos and
pizza.
apple juice.
There you go.
I had
Felix, if you could
cucumbers
do
and
slash
apple.
V, please. You're in Vanish because you're special
Who's that?
guest.
I've actually
Blue.
tried cucumbers and apple juice, and that was the worst day of my life.
Oh boy.
Cucumbers and apple juice.
Put one of my sister's inventory.
That just-
I'll give one of my sister.
That just
got
made my
7
brain.
lemonade now.
Yeah, about
Here, Dan.
Blue.
Dan,
You know
There you
what's
go.
best?
there you go.
Wait, Blue, when do we get the beach ball?
Oh, the beach balls are in the shulker. So you guys, we're gonna go ahead and finish this up. So Riley, actually, I'll hand these out since they're manning their area.
We're only
And
2
then-
hours late.
You say that.
Yeah. Well, they're not. Maybe
Do you
they're
want
not
to
anymore.
line up again?
Let me put
I'm
this
quite
song on, and then we will get this going. So.
You were saying something about trident.
How will I get out of this mode?
I had no idea. I don't know how you ever got into that mode.
You have to go back into
How
the
are you
water.
out of soda?
Felix, are you there?
Yes, I'm back.
Can you do slash V just to get out of Vanish mode? You're a special guest now, so it actually signs you in Vanish.
There you go.
Thank you.
Visible.
Oh.
Now you're visible. Well, there
Man, you
goes-
picked up my sister's stuff.
Have I been invisible this whole time?
No.
Just the
Matt,
last
you've
little
heard
bit.
Trident.
Just since you just joined
All
on
right,
now.
so if
Matt.
you guys are heading out, you can come see me over here by the DJ booth, which is the big.
Oh,
beach
it
ball.
stopped when I ate something.
Oh,
Oh,
George,
that's
you
how we
took some of my
break the game.
stuff.
But Dan,
If you guys want your
You have
gift
my sister's
holders-
trident.
no, I don't.
No, I don't. I don't have anything from George.
Cannibal.
After you get one, please move away so I know who got one. Thank you. You're welcome. Hi guys.
I
the
really
line.
wish you could do damage by falling on people.
Yeah, that'd be really funny.
Same.
Love Jane's like
dangerous.
All right,
That would be perfect for me.
You guys finally get your beach balls.
It's amazing on the
I mean,
stream.
I already had one, but okay.
Yeah.
We
All
get
right.
2 of them, Blue.
Hold.
I'm running out of
Yes.
infantry space.
I like even
Yeah,
numbers.
I'm using my
so-
welcome to
guys.
AOC box.
Okay, hold on. Felix, Telly has built something pretty phenomenal on this server, and I wanted to show it on stream. And since you're here, it's a good time to show you as well.
Oh, back up just a
Oh,
little
perfect.
bit. There you go.
So you
Oh, I
all
know exactly
getting
what
Here
it
your
is.
gifts.
Here you
We are going to.
I've gotten one.
Here we go.
Thank you.
So if you could look up.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
I needed a
This
new shovel.
really drops my frame rate. Thank
Uh-huh.
you.
But it's amazing. It's worth it.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Can I come,
Oh
AF? Can
my.
I come down?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Everyone's
the map?
You can see the sea lanterns. He's still expanding it, but
Yeah.
yeah, this is his.
That's
his
the map. I remember when that was tiny.
Everyone to Telly's
Uh-huh.
base.
That's impressive.
Telly's
I can
base.
see it on the stream.
You guys can come here, but I'm not teleporting you here. Actually, ask Telly first. I don't know if he wants.
Yeah,
to
Telly, can I see?
Yes or no?
Kelly, that looks awesome.
Can I please
Teddy,
get
do you mind having a public gallery?
How do we get the beach ball head?
The beach balls are in the shulkers that I'm passing out. It's the little gift box. So, little party bag.
Oh. So that's
Party surprise.
ACO basically in a
Thank you.
nutshell. That's where most people's bases are, I think.
Yeah,
Telly-
that big map.
Are you at the big map in Tully's place?
Oh my god, that's laggy as hell. It's mine in there. So I want
Probably.
One song I can get behind.
Remember to respect.
can't
the
actually
consent.
see it.
Yeah, don't just walk into Telly's place.
Yeah, guys, you remember the portal consent is important, and that means now too.
You guys don't even have to be Mod. Stop. You guys don't even have to be here. Just watch my stream.
Yeah.
Oh.
Remember portal consent.
From the angle, I can't actually read it.
Well,
can't
no,
see
you
the
can't
map.
read it, but you can see.
No, but the consent signs, I do.
Does this mean I can't actually read the consent because of the angle it's at?
Oh, I found my house.
I'm actually unable to read it.
Yeah, same here.
So big.
All right. Anybody else need a gift box? There we go.
That's what she said.
That's
Dr.
my face,
Blue,
man.
Dude, you have a question?
Thanks, Blue.
You're very welcome.
Dr. Hoodoo, what's your question?
I'm trying to see it closer so I can get a better view.
ACO shovel.
You're in the call, right?
Look, I got an
So-
idea.
Hold on, Dan.
Every event
Jay-
you
Dan,
should say.
Dan.
Dan.
No ideas yet.
Tell me
Jay.
the idea later, okay?
Yeah. Go ahead, Jay.
Anybody else?
Nope.
I got an idea. Bed.
Is there anything else fun we're
Yes,
gonna
I agree, George.
That's it. So usually we just kind of end with dancing and having fun, but this has gone on almost 2 hours, and usually our events are an hour. So you guys are welcome to head out, or I think AF was gonna maybe show a little bit of ACO with the different portal rooms. Telly's is a great one.
Mine's glorious.
Dusty,
Do not go into Ben's.
I'm just more showing more to show like how the things that you can do with them. That you might have a 18 by 18 room, but what can you do with it? And this kind of shows it.
Okay, show Ben's then.
So we are in the Nether Hub right now. This is in the Nether. And everybody, you can see all these portals down all these hallways. They all belong to the individual players. And it has their names and their heads on them. And inside there is their portal room. Blow you up.
No, even mine won't do
He
that.
says that.
Yeah.
So you
And
can
then
see how this definitely represents Dusty. He's told you a few
Come on.
times.
Come on.
Dusty is our red man. He's who we go to for any kind of redstone issues. So so he created his room to basically express himself. That's pretty awesome.
Stop walking on
This is incredible.
Yeah.
Stop.
So you see all the portals all around.
Stop.
That takes him to all his different places
No.
in the world. But this is his little hub.
It'll shut off if you get off the pressure plate.
Yeah. Yep. And if you notice, like his signs, like say things like
see.
unless I give specific permission. So we honor that. If it says do not enter, we do not enter. If it says ask first, we ask first. So pretty simple. It's a simple concept, and it works.
And Blue,
We don't overcomplicate it.
It's really well decorated in general, not just the crazy
wait till-
redstone underneath, but
wait till
like
you
this
see the next one.
piece over here.
Yeah. So if we go directly across the hall,
Come
we'll
on
head
back
over to
out
Kelly's.
and across.
Not.
Yeah, it's not
Oh,
letting. I think
I
we might
love
be like
Kelly's. Kelly's is amazing.
Yeah.
We're crashing.
We're crashing.
We
Yep.
have a-
Yeah.
Be ready, guys. We're
we're
going for a
actually-
little ride.
But yeah, so each and every room is the exact same size.
Oh.
The room. Okay, guys.
Damn crash.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Stop. Stop. So every room, one of these rooms that you see, you're gonna have to do /V again, by the way. Each one of these rooms that you see are the same size. They've all been copy and pasted, basically. So they're all the exact same size. But when you go into each and every single one of them, they all feel and look entirely different. And you would think that some of them are bigger than others because just how
Oh,
well
yeah.
done they're, so creative, each and every person. So it really reflects who they are.
Yeah, Dusty's one looks bigger for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right?
it's just we have a player mod killer. His is 2-story. So and then other players have like mine is so basic. It's just basically an open room with portals around. So
Mine's
it
too as
just,
well.
it just kind of goes to show you what you can do. and to customize it. So, and then you come
What
out
kind
of the portal, and you're in like our commons area, which is kind of like our.
Even when we PvP.
We kind of like say
So-
we're like it's like apartments in an apartment complex, and we all kind of like the middle is our little commons area, and we treat it with respect. So.
Yeah, so like
Alright,
say
go.
Telly in this one wanted to go and visit Dusty, or say Dusty is doing redstone stuff and Telly is in this one and he says, hey, at my base I need redstone done on whatever. Dusty can go to his portal, into his room, out the portal, across the hall, into this portal, and then into one of these portals, and presto, he's at Telly's base.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds complicated, but it's really simple.
It's like you just pop from one place to the other, no matter where we are in the world.
And I'll tell you, we built this. I think we finished this one last September, this build. And we did this again as a group. We all came up with ideas, worked together, and built it. And what's interesting is at the time, we didn't even fill up the bottom, like the downstairs. And now we're only like 25 portals away from being out of space. So we have grown so much just even since we built this that we're about to have to, and guys, I'll be talking about this at Player of the Month. We're about to have to make an adjustment and add a whole nother level. So pretty exciting for ACO.
Level 4.
Yep, I'll probably make 2 levels just to have it done.
Like the secret room.
I say 2 levels just to be safe.
Yeah.
Blue.
What?
Blue. I symmetrical though.
Going into the mic.
And for
Now,
those of you that
Discord's
just
going.
joined, don't worry. I will get you set up. You'll get your own portal room. We'll get everything done. So.
Oh, cool.
So I need to. I'm being told I need to jet off for about an hour right now. I saw there was a question from Doctor Who dude.
Yep, I was just gonna say, please.
Hello.
Yeah, he had a question. Go ahead, Jay.
Dude, I can't hear you guys.
Dan, Jay, what's your question?
Alrighty, hello, I'm Jay. I
Hello.
go by all J names.
I cannot hear anything. Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey,
Dan.
I'm back.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
I'm so sorry it took a bit of time.
Okay. It's all right. Actually, you're perfect timing because Felix has to go. But first, there's one more question for Felix.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jay.
I had
go ahead.
one though.
Dan, Monica, or something. Jay.
So, I'm in high school right now. I plan to go on to college and go into radio. But what I was curious about is Mahjong planning on doing something with voice acting?
Ooh. I mean, I can't say anything.
So yes.
I mean.
Don't assume, right? Don't assume.
Well, let's try and think because we work on the Minecraft teams. So at the moment, if it's in regards to Minecraft, just not really sure because Minecraft there isn't any voices in the game at the moment.
Yeah.
So in Minecraft front, I could say probably not for this foreseeable future, but it'd be interesting the idea to have voices in.
I don't know the idea of villagers
Alright,
talking
and
personally.
There is actually
The amount of
tons.
stupid they are.
There's actually a ton of voice acting in Minecraft Dungeons.
Yeah.
It's really interesting.
That's what else I was going to ask.
Can I show my
Regarding
portal?
Minecraft Dungeons, the new game, I didn't know if that had voice acting or not. That was my second question.
Yeah.
There's narration, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about specific voice acting, but there's narration around the story.
Okay, I have to go now.
All right. Well, thank you very much for visiting.
Thank you so much for spending time with us and being our.
You're welcome, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
You're welcome back.
Look around later.
You're welcome back.
That's what happens. Every time I join, Felix has to run away right away. He's like
yeah.
super scared.
Yeah,
I have that same effect on people, but they tell me it's because I smell.
It's true.
It's true.
I showed my room on stream, my portal room.
You want to show your portal room on stream? Sure.
Yeah.
Where are you? Which hall?
He's upstairs, blue.
Upstairs, blue.
There's one which is downstairs, blue, which is glorious.
Alright, I'm following AF and
AF.
Egg roll.
Oh god. What is
What
that?
the?
Egg roll.
Who's that?
Riley
That
can't
was
get
that
back
was
into this
Ulra.
room. Yeah. Ulra.
Riley can't get back in.
Yeah.
Where should I go? Where is everyone?
Here, I'll just TP you to us, and you'll see this.
I have
Oh, you're not
this
even.
in-
Are you on ACO?
I'm not sure. I joined the server we were before. That's not it, right?
Ocraft, yeah. Join obsidian.ocraft.com.
And we're 115.2.
115.2, yeah.
Oh, okay. So I need to switch back.
It was the one you were on a couple weeks ago with that had the planetarium. That one.
Yeah, the thing is, it's on the other. It's on the worked computer because I wasn't ready for that then. That's why I don't have the IP on me.
Yeah, just let us know when you're ready.
Oh no, I just spilled water on my keyboard.
Oh god.
Oh god. What type of keyboard?
It's
Don't worry.
not a cheap keyboard.
Is it a MacBook?
Right, guys.
No.
That's not a keyboard.
Stop, guys. No,
Yeah, see, George.
don't do this. There's got a live stream going right now. This is not time for tech support.
Hello, tech support.
But your mod killer, I do love your. It's another idea, and I'm sure you're gonna expand this like crazy once 1.16 comes out and make it all nethery.
Yeah.
By all means.
This place is getting torn down when 1.16 and redone.
But yeah, like this is the same size as the other portal rooms that we saw, and yet we've got, you know, split level, 2-story with storage and nether wart farms and everything in here. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember like when Modkiller first showed this design to me back when the Nether Hub wasn't even built yet. It was still on the Ocraft Creative, and I really liked this design.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So.
The Nether was the biggest pain.
Oh.
Go ahead and do /V.
I'm still in the room with the amazing ceiling. Oh, that's incredible.
Oh, you got the.
Oh, he's like.
The planetarium.
Oh, that's
He's
great.
in Lowe's birthday.
Here, I'll pop down here and I'll teleport you to me, and you can see what we're seeing.
Make sure he does /V.
Yeah, please do /V
/V?
because you're in vanish
Yeah.
mode. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Crafter, where are you?
And here you are.
Awesome. Hello, everyone.
joined.
Hi.
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 Oh.
So this, I think we showed you this last time. We showed you this area. This is.
Yeah, we worked on it here a bit and saw some rooms. It was awesome.
So we were just showing Felix all the same stuff. We went and we had him judging the build contest, and everybody won. Yay!
Everybody knew that everybody won. That was
Everybody
great.
knew. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Leaked on stream.
I muted my mic, but the sound from Discord was still going through the stream. So. Go figure. But yeah, so
AF.
Yeah.
Can I show my pod room?
I think everybody wants to, and I don't know if we really can go through all of them. If Ulraf wants to follow some people around, I don't think I'm going to go from
The intention was more just to not show individuals, but just to show what you could do with a portal room. And the reason I always pick those two is number one, they're across the hall from each other, and they show two total extremes of what you can do. So it wasn't that we were picking, I wasn't per se picking players, I was just more showing style types.
Yeah.
Oh, my portal room is so basic.
And mine is, like I said, I don't even show my own. It's that basic. So
still here, Boom. So for anybody, we still have 70 viewers. I would imagine that are not the same 70 viewers that were here 8 hours ago. I want to welcome you all to ACO. This is Ocraft's a little bit older server. It's not older in age, but it's older in the players are 15 plus.
As Tyler would be, we're boomers. So.
Boomers, the boomer server.
Yeah.
Tyler, Eggroll, shout out to you for calling me a boomer.
So a little bit of history. When I started Ocraft for like the first 2 years, from 2013 2015, we had mostly children joining obviously in the beginning, more so than the adults, but we started to get more and more of the older teens and early 20s, and they were playing. For the most part, the children and the parents were fine, but the older players, 15 to 25, felt a little bit constricted. Not restricted and not censored or anything, but constricted in that everything that they said and done and talked to each other, they had to be careful. They had to think about what they were going to say before they say it, just to make sure that it was okay to say around somebody as young as 6 years old, because some of our youngest players are 6 years old. And the more and more and more I heard this, the more I realized that there was a need to give them their own space where they could play and not have that worry. And as I brainstormed up the idea of having that sort of space, I came up with ACO. And I'd always dreamed of having a server much like Minecraft and Hermitcraft and some of those YouTuber servers, where it's more vanilla, but it's more community driven. It's more all the players work together and play together and come up with things to do together and build their own spawns and stuff, rather than having the admins running everything. And so I created ACO, and for a long time it did okay and sort of died off. But then Blue happened. She came back and has been growing and growing and growing ever since, and we're getting close to 100 players now.
And soon for
too
Blue
close, a
singing.
little too close. Yeah,
close
let's
to 100.
slow that down a little bit.
Went from
I'm not ready
75
yet.
to close to 100 in like a week.
Yeah, I agreed to sing karaoke at 100, so let's pull that back just a little bit. I'm not ready.
It's,
what about the story about the Blue email? How she became admin?
It's still an Aucraft server, still has the same values. It's still a community full of people with autism and their families and friends, and we're still safe, and we still don't tolerate any of the toxicity that comes with bullying and teasing and all that sort of stuff. But people have a little bit more freedom here to build and express themselves and to talk about the things they need to talk about, rather than having to go to an admin to talk. So
Oh, I died.
that's about the history. Blue, you're welcome to hold on. Blue is welcome to
Someone
add
teach
stuff.
me to.
No.
I don't even know.
I'm at the beach. I can't get back.
Go through the portal and then go through the portal room.
Yeah.
I'm too lazy though.
Stop being lazy.
I couldn't even find the
Hold on.
portal, so I had to slash spawn to get back.
Okay, but hold on, guys. I want
That
to
is an option.
invite Blue to explain to the viewers
sorry, what?
some of what ACO is all about.
Uh,
I know you did it once already, and I kind of
Oh.
covered a little bit, but
no. I'm tired.
you're tired.
Wait. Yeah,
Wait.
ACO.
You're
and
tired. I'm the one that should be tired. It's 5 in the morning for me.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So with ACO, we've kind of talked a lot about it. The difference is we're more community ran. We're not really admin ran. We do have 3 admins, but you don't really see us as admins besides lighting your portals and things like that. What I love so much about ACO is that you guys support each other, and that is done in game. It's done in the form of quite a few of our players. If they hear that someone's having a hard day, chances are you're going to go in your portal room and there's going to be a shulker or two with just positive items or books or notes. And it's pretty awesome because I see it happen all the time. I don't bring attention to it because those people like to stay anonymous, but it's the kind of support that you guys give each other, just like in the channels. Like I said, we have a life channel, and in that channel you can talk about getting an internship you wanted, or you got engaged. We had Red Elf, congratulations, got married. Like, these are things that are exciting that we want to celebrate with you. But also the things about, having a panic attack at school and having severe anxiety, autism related things as well. And it gives you guys a safe place to talk to each other about it, get each other's input and feedback on what has worked for you without an admin. Of course, we do monitor it, make sure there's nothing inappropriate said. But, contrary to how AC works, which is, if you have any of those, you need to talk to an admin or senior helper. Here, of course, you can talk to me anytime. But I really encourage people to talk to each other. And that's what ACO does. And that's what the Life channel, the Autism channel, all of those channels do, is give you guys the ability to help and comfort each other. Because in real life, you're not always going to have that parent that's there to hold your hand. You need to learn to trust and support each other, your friends, your family, things like that. And I think that's one of the best gifts that I can give, and I think AF can give, is that we're teaching you to support each other and not just rely on me or rely on an admin or rely on, an adult per se, like, Outcraft, meaning a senior helper or an admin. We want you to just be there for each other. And you guys do that and I watch it and I just smile, and I'm really proud of you.
Cry.
Almost cry. I do cry a lot. Yes, Matt, what's up?
There's been many times where I've gone in the Discord chat. I'm like, yo, listen, I'm not having a good time right now. And then I'll have a bunch of people like, yo, you good? You want to hang out? And I'm like, heck yeah. So it's like,
that's
pretty
exactly exactly what I'm talking about. And right now, specifically right now, with everything going on in the world, there's a lot of anxiety right now, a lot of tension, a lot of scare. People are scared, and to come here and have this little slice of the internet that is constant, and we're a family. We're here to talk to each other and laugh. And we've been going out of our way to make sure you guys have things to keep you entertained. A lot of additional wither fights and the dragon fights and events, things like today. Today was planned before I realized it was the live stream. So it's things like that, just to kind of keep you guys occupied and laughing and having fun and being able to support each other through a really hard time right now, which we're all going through. So
I
that kind of
actually. Oh.
ACO a little bit in a nutshell.
Oh, I gotta go. Yeah,
Alright,
I
man.
need food. I need
See you,
food
man.
now before I die.
This has been a long call.
Yeah, it's been a long call, been a long day. So
Yeah, it's been a long day.
I'll see you guys later.
see
See you, Mad. Bye, Mad.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
And Mad, what's cool about Mad too? I don't know if she already left, but Mad, that's who was just talking right now. She just joined our server like a couple weeks ago. So this is.
I'm still here.
You're still here. No. So it's awesome that even it's not like a seasoned vet like someone like Abby or some of our players that have been around forever. You're not hearing from them too. You're also hearing from people that just joined, that this is their first impressions, and the fact that Mad's already using things like the channels to when you're having a rough day and to kind of come on and be supported. Again, it's awesome to note that she literally just joined. So.
All right, I'm going now. Thanks for saying all those nice things. Bye.
Go eat. Go eat.
Back on later.
So awesome.
Blue.
Yes.
Do you think we could do a wither fight on stream today?
You know what? Let AF. I mean, he's been here for quite a while. This is by far a lot more stream time than what we thought. So this is awesome. But let him go do the stuff that he needs to do, and maybe in a little while, if he has some time, I'll ping you guys and we can throw together a wither fight. Does that sound good?
Maybe,
An ACO style wither fight?
Could we do an AC one tonight, maybe?
I'm sure they will be.
I would like a ping for that one. If possible.
Yeah, today I'm. Yeah, that sounds good. Yep, and we do that. So yeah.
Yeah, actually, I was planning on doing some wither fights for the stream, and we've just been talking and having a great time. But I wanted to show Olaf what one of our. So I think probably on Outcraft though, because it'll be bigger and crazier. But
yes,
I want to get over there and do a wither fight, and probably one back over here if we can.
Yeah, we can do one too. It's up to you guys. We don't.
I would love a wither fight over here if we can do that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well,
I have no problem with that. So.
There's about 30 people over on
it too.
There's about 30 people over on Outcraft, and then we have all of us here. So if we all were to go over there, we can get Ulraf to come over and visit, and we'll show him what a big community wither fight looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Outcraft style, Outcraft Obsidian style. We've
ACO style.
And then we'll show you ACO style.
Yeah, exactly.
So the community way.
So Ulraf, you know that we had like the summon commands, right? Like you can add in tags to change up the mobs and stuff a little bit.
Yeah. Yep.
So what we did was I had a plugin which is called Command Tools and bound the commands to mob heads. So like a drown, for example, we use the drown mob head and it spawns drowns, but not just drowns, they're drowns with enchanted tridents. We have my personal. We all the admins have different favorites.
You gotta see it.
Yeah, my personal favorite is a giant with a ghast head on it, because the ghast head actually steers the giant around and makes it look like they're just walking around with a ghast on his head. So we have all kinds of specialized mobs like that in both Outcraft and Outcraft Obsidian. So we're gonna show you that in a little bit, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I would love a cool battle. If I get a bit of gear, that will be super fun.
Oh yeah, we'll set you up and we'll do that. I think we're gonna do that. Like I said, we're gonna do that over on Outcraft. I'm gonna take another short little break just for.
I was gonna say, how long do you want to? And I can let everyone here know, like about half hours.
I would like to take just like a little.
Let's take like half an hour.
Okay.
Everybody on watching my stream. I'm not going to be gone for half an hour, but I'm going to take a little break for washroom and stuff like that. But in 30 minutes time from now, expect the stream to be pretty wild.
Pretty wild.
We're going to be doing a wither fight on Outcraft.
Yeah.
4:45.
We'll be back.
Should I start heading to AC before?
Well, you want to be there before it starts, obviously, but I mean, you have half an hour, so whenever you're ready.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gonna take a stretch break.
No, like what? No, that's not what I was saying. Like when the Be Right Back stream starts, would that be like when we head over?
I'm going to set my Be Right Back transition thingy on my stream. It's really fancy schmancy that I paid big bucks for. It was free.
How much?
So I'm going to put that on, and as soon as I put that on, the next time I come back live on the stream, I will be on Outcraft. So
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So this kind of ends the ACO segment. So thank you guys. You guys were awesome.
Thank you
Once
all.
somebody
very
wants
much.
to join ACO, where would they go to?
Well, first you have to be whitelisted to Outcraft. Yeah. So first thing to do would be to fill out an application to be whitelisted. And once you're whitelisted, if you are 15 or older, we will know that, and we will give you the appropriate tag so that you can join ACO. If you're already an Outcrafter and you're 15, that we have forums on outcraft.com/ is it ACO or Obsidian? Obsidian. Yeah. And so you can put in the forum post you want to join. We'll make sure you get the tag, and you have the option to do different ways to join. So
yeah. And if you can join Outcraft, once you whitelisted, you're automatically on Outcraft, and then you can join ACO, and you'll have access to both. You won't have to choose one or the other. You'll have access to both. So
yeah,
if you're over 15, let's get you onto ACO, and then
and soon to be AC Reloaded, which is our modded server that's in the works. So for those of you modded fans, it's happening. So it's happening.
And any hints about what type of mods?
We're only doing Draconic. That's it. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God. we're actually getting feedback mostly from ACO. Getting some feedback on what kind of mods that they've enjoyed playing and what they would like to see in their own personal mod pack.
Awesome.
Yeah, we'll most likely be putting together a custom pack, and I believe we're using 112. 112.2. Yep, 112.2. And so we had a pretty productive meeting where players got to give us some input. We took their top 3 requests that they love, kind of the mods they can't live without, and then from here on we're going to be creating it.
Basically, yours was Draconic, Tinker's Construct, and what was the other one?
No Tinkers. I know, right?
I was just about to say, isn't like 1.12 the only type of mods that like go for those versions?
There's 1.12, 1.10, and 1.7.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I remember when I got into mods. Like the first time when I ever got into mods is when I was watching Dan TDM. And I was like watching the camping mod and everything, and I said, "Oh, I just so wish I could install this mod." So boom, I just did.
To answer the question in the Twitch stream, ACR will be a monthly fee. It will be 15+, but you won't have to join ACO to join ACR. But it'll have the same restrictions, 15+.
Yeah. And part of the reason is, you guys know, mods are, it's going to be a little bit different server. There, you have a higher chance of world resets because it's modded, and that's just a given with modded. So we just have to have players a little bit older that can handle things like a world reset. Okay. And even as an adult, I don't handle world resets. Okay. So it's
we learned something.
Yeah.
I know one thing about mods as well. So basically, what you said before with mod resets is because, like, you know how like mods can lag the world and everything. That's why I was saying before, when I was watching these YouTubers playing with mods and everything, it would usually lag up their world. So that's what you were saying before with the world reset.
Yeah, it just happens. They just corrupt easier. So,
Nuke mod, but that's not added.
This is not a modded meeting though, so let's pull back a little bit on the modded talk because right now we're on ACO. But
all right, viewers,
we're just saying it's coming.
With that, we will have a short break. I'm going to put on a little bit of YouTube music, and when I come back, we'll be on Outcraft again. And
you should do elevator music.
Wither fight, guys. Go head over there, get your gear.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna take a few minutes break as well, just to stretch my legs a bit.
Good idea.
I'll be on the other server.
All right.
Yeah, sounds good.
I think I'm gonna get on the other server and then take a break as well.
Sounds good, guys. I will see you guys over there. I'm gonna take a little break as well. So
thank you all for being so amazing. Thank you, stream viewers. See you guys.
I will head for bed, I guess.
Yeah. See you, Lova.
Okay, see you everyone. I'm gonna
Yeah, guys.
log off actually.
For those new players that are here in the call, let me see if there's any of you. We will get you guys set up. Obviously today is a little bit busy, so with the streaming and everything. So for the newer players that need things like portals, things like that, need a proper tour, anything like that, just hang tight. We'll be back after the Wither fight, and we can do that. So, all right, guys, I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
See y'all.
Bye. See ya.
See you, Blue.
Olaf, you gonna stay?
Boy.
I'm gonna take a few minutes break as well. I need to stretch my legs a bit.
Oh yeah,
Get
before
some
you
fresh air
go.
outside.
Hey.
Nice fresh air and all that fun
Hey,
stuff.
hey, Yoel, Raph.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically followed you on Twitter as well before you went. I basically followed you as well.
Okay, that's cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I don't post enough stuff on Twitter. I want to be more active there and like talk with people, but I don't know. I need to do it more. But yeah, that's awesome.
I bet you would post some really cool Minecraft content.
That's what I want to do. Yeah, I'm not that great. First of all, Twitter is something that I'm new to.
Can I do my outro so I can stop recording?
Sure.
Yes.
Thank you all for tuning in. This has been Dusty Circuit here at ACO, at least during our slot and AF stream. Remember to rate, comment, like, and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next content. Bye.
See y'all.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.